What's going on, people? Welcome back. Only Facts Sports. You know what it is. Nick and Shane, we're back. We've got a card of all women's boxing, and right now we're just in that last round of Ellie Scotney versus Mercado, and she is pieced up Mercado, bro.
Pretty much the whole fight. The fight has been one-sided all the way through, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And like I said, we've got a whole. I think Chantelle Cameron's already fought already. But I'm not sure. She's definitely fought already?
Definitely fought already.
Did she win by stoppage or?
No, I think she went the distance.
Went the distance. All right, fair enough then. But yeah. Let me check the rest of the undercard and introduce to the people why we're here and what the main event is.
Obviously, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano 3. They pretty much milk that rivalry as much as possible. This fight's going to be again another controversial fight, and like
this fight. Oh, sorry, the main event. I think this fight. Got you.
And then we probably get a full fight. Alycia Baumgardner on the card. Who else is on the card?
Well, we had
Marshall's on the card.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's as much.
Oh, Chantelle Cameron was in the prelims.
Oh, she was.
I don't know. Every because this was in the prelims, and it says that every website I go on to look at the undercard is giving me a different order. Every single one. Can you go on Instagram and look at MVP promotions or something like that to get like an official?
Go what BoxRec?
Fuck BoxRec. Go on MVP because that's the actual broadcaster in it. That's the actual promoter. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm looking on bare different things and I just can't. Because even BoxRec has been wrong sometimes. So I don't know. But yeah, like the video if you're here, subscribe to the channel. We've got the man in here already. By hook or by crook, Ramla Ali, AB Talks Ball said, AB said, yo, Wagwan, Nathaniel Wagwan. Ravage, you're gonna have to get rid of these bots, bruv. Wagwan to Ravage as well. Ravage said, you man see Tank being bagged again. Yeah, bro, listen, I told his missus already to sign with Turkey because if she signs a contract with Turkey, yeah, he won't fight her. Simple. Do you know what I'm saying? I said she needs to be on a Riyadh card. Riyadh. How long ago did I say that? Like a year ago,
yeah,
bro. Do you know what I mean? I've been trying to warn her. Do you know what I mean? She didn't want to sign with Turkey. She wanted to be a free agent, and then she got beat up by Tank. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? My AB Talks Ball said Tank and Gunwood got crazy boxing records on and off the pitch. 100%, blood. What's it saying?
Yeah, it's mad because Ellie Scotney and Mercado. Yeah, they.
I told you the order's wrong. The order's wrong. It didn't make any sense. The fight that just ended was very good. Nathaniel said that fight was very good, Shane.
I mean, like, it depends on the standards, isn't it?
Look up the MVP promotions.
I'm trying to look for the card, but I'm not seeing the actual.
But if you go on the MVP,
I just tried, bro. I'm not finding it, am I?
You're not serious, man.
What's the Instagram name? Because I've typed in MVP promotions.
What the fuck you know what the Instagram name is? Most valuable promotions. And I can't do it on here. Do it on
here. I am. Like, bro.
I'm just telling you. I'm trying to get a hold of the stream here.
Devin Haney was there.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing else. Max said, Wagwan, Mac, what you saying? Scotney better win. I imagine she'll win. She was doing a lot of the cleaner work. Oh, Nick, man like Madueke and Maduki and bro. I said to Shane before we come live, I said we're gonna
see this. Alycia Baumgardner's fight, nor do I see Savannah Marshall.
And there's no official.
I don't see them like you just would say winner, innit?
Yeah. Has anyone got a running order? Click on the pinned. Click on the pinned at the top, and then is there not second slide?
No.
Oh, that's so dead, bruv.
Like it tells.
Has anyone got the official Scotney's losing would be another successful hate watch for Eddie Hearn? She's not with Eddie Hearn anymore. I googled it. It said that she was with MVP, Most Valuable Promotions, but the women fight is chop and change all the time, isn't it? Like gal in real life.
Pretty much, bro. These girls are just outside.
Yeah, let's see for this decision.
Some of these girls I've never even seen in my life, blood.
Hang on, let's listen.
Who's this guy here? Yeah, it's nice, boy. Sorry.
No, that's cool. Let's listen to it. Yeah, it's Ellie Scotney. It's Ellie Scotney. Shout out Ricky. Do you know what I'm saying? If you man don't know Ricky Kelsey, he is featuring heavily on the new channel Only Facts Extra. Go and subscribe to that channel as well.
It's now live and up and running still.
We've got 2 videos on Only Facts Extra. We're doing all right over there, so do go and subscribe to that channel as well. Like I
Yeah,
said, Ellie Scotney got the win as we expected that she would. Shout out Ricky in the building as well, blood. Ricky, why are you even awake 2 o'clock in the morning? You must be.
yeah.
Ricky's probably at some gal's house or something.
Or maybe he was DJing today.
Nah, he weren't DJing today. He told me he was playing snooker because I told him you were coming over, so he could come over, and he said, "No, I'm playing snooker." So
Why does he have to? Why does he have to come over when I come over? Why can't he just come over anyway?
no, he can, but you remember the thing I told you, Virginia Sandhouse, the thing that's like my dream team. That's her. The thing behind it at the back. Remember the thing I showed you? And I was like, "Do you count her as black?" And you were like, "No."
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no. You said you were coming over early. Before you come over at 11, you said you were gonna come over at like maybe 7, 8 and chill for a bit. Blah, blah, blah.
Nah, I said 10.
You said you
still.
Nah, you said earlier than that. It don't matter, but I thought you were coming over early, so I told him, "Oh, Shane's coming over early to chill, so you can come over." Do you know what I mean? But it's like,
Yeah.
Ricky said, "If I speak, I'm in big trouble." I hear that. Noni Madueke, here we land. Chelsea replacing another black man with Gittins, bro. If Noni Madueke is backup for Saka or backup for either winger, either one, if he's backup, I'm not mad at that.
Don't lie.
I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad at that for a backup.
You are mad at that.
I'm not happy. The problem that I have though is not the player, it's the money. 50 million for a backup. We could
He's
get
not a backup though.
So, bro, you're moving on to point 2. Let's just deal with point 1. If he's a backup, cool, because there's talk of an offer from Saudi for 73 million for Martinelli. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I doubt it. Then there was talk that that's fallen through. There was talk of Turkish clubs being interested in Trossard. That sounds like it's fallen through. So I don't know what's going to happen on that left wing. Saka will definitely be the starter on the right wing. I think Noni Madueke plays on the right wing. He's not going to start over Saka.
He plays right wing still.
Yes, he's not going to start.
I'm still a bit confused.
He's playing on the left instead of Martinelli. Let's be real.
I
don't know. I don't know that he's better than Martinelli. If you are telling me that Noni Madueke is better than Martinelli, then I'm not mad at the signing.
Alycia Baumgardner's next.
Then I'm not mad at the signing.
I just don't know why you spend that much money on a person that you don't know is better than Martinelli, and you definitely know ain't better than Saka. I think they have to be a list of priorities, and I don't think Madueke would have been one. But
I agree.
I could be wrong, innit?
I agree. Unless somebody's leaving, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Well,
I sound bare tired, and
he's hard.
I'm slightly tired. I can't even lie.
And you don't really like women's boxing.
Yeah, some of these girls are nice though. Who's that girl on the right?
Lila Ali.
From afar, she looked different.
She did. She looked like sister from Young Sister.
Yeah.
You know like that.
Yeah,
Kieran Tamara.
That's
what she looked like from a distance.
Yeah, facts. Why?
Madueke and Martinelli, 2 cheeks of the same arse. I'll be real, bro. This is what I'm saying. So it's not a 50 mil. How can you get Martinelli for 6 mil and then go and get him for 50 mil? It's the money that's killing me. It's not the signing. If you told me we signed Madueke for 15 mil, I'd be like, oh, okay, I can see that. 15 mil could be decent. You know what I mean? Cover for Saka, whatever. Cool. But for 50 million,
yes, facts.
That's crazy talk to me.
You know what? I'm starting to see a lot of white girl do, and
that segue. There was no segue there. There was no segue. For a man that talks about loving black women, yeah, my man talks about white girl a lot.
No,
a lot.
I see a lot of white girls starting to look like Latino girls. Like they're starting to confuse me a little bit. But yeah,
not white girls, white Latino, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like Canelo.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Something said, big up, looks like the extra channel is gonna survive. You guys contained it well. Yeah, bro.
No, I don't think so. Why do you say that? Explain yourself. Why do you say
that? He said
it's
going to survive. So when you say you don't think so, you're
saying... why does he say we contained it well? I don't think we contained anything. Because that sounds like we kind of filtered it. Or we kind of...
You did.
No, I didn't. I don't think so.
You changed your opinion when the camera went live.
What opinion did I change?
It was all sorts, bro. Man was telling me that man didn't support Palestine. Man was telling me stay away from these white women, and then when the camera came on, Shane got
I was still saying I'm not gonna be with a white girl. So what are you talking about, bro? Oh my G.
Would you get with a Latin girl?
Nah, it's not black, innit?
Have you been with a Latin girl before?
Have I been with a Latin girl? I've been with a mix. I've been with a... Yeah, well, there's some black Latin girls, innit?
I'm asking a question.
So, you mean by race...
By the way, hold everything. Look what your boy's doing. Look what your boy's doing in the chat.
I don't know why he's telling me that.
Look what he's doing in the chat. Come on, bro. Change Ricky's moving crazy. Only Facts Sports, we're here to talk about sports. Only Facts Extra, we'll talk about the extra. The fan said, Shane, what is United doing? By the way, Tottenham is going crazy. The thing is, Tottenham always look like they're going crazy, but it never amounts to anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
Unless they play Man United in the final and Man United are dead. But other than that, Tottenham don't do nothing. So it's just, it's
I remember when there was a season when they bought the Richarlison, Madison, all of that, and everybody was getting gassed.
They bought like 2-3 strikers since they bought another striker the following year after they bought Richarlison. They bought Solanke.
That doesn't mean anything. In terms of what United is doing, I think Man wants the perfect players, and he ain't budging on it. You know what I'm saying? He's not compromising. Unless he gets the players he wants, he ain't budging still. Which I kind of hear that.
Just a shout out Latino.
Shout out to,
I think it's Latino. Latino is a man
still.
So, yeah, shout out to the LGBT people like Ricky. F Texer is here. Well, go on, my brother. What's good? The first extra video is mad interesting in regards to Palestinian revolutionaries. Would be
okay. So what? I was filtered when it came to revolution. How was I filtered when I spoke?
He's just giving us. He's just giving us.
You said that I filtered myself, and I was very.
If you know you didn't, then don't be emotional.
I know.
You know what I'm saying, but yeah, AB Talksport's giving us some names of top revolutionaries that are out there.
I respect that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
They're defending their principles in 2 different eras.
See, I respect that. That is a flipping great set right there. Well done, because I didn't know that.
Said I can tell there were certain things phrased in a very particular way because of YouTube's. Yeah. So, that's what you meant by contained it well. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, no. Actually, these guys, him and Ricky, I told them the rules before we start recording.
Can I explain?
Go on.
Nick said there's some words you can't say because they just don't. You can't say it because you just demonetize the video. One of the words.
The channel's not even monetized yet, but you know what I mean.
No, but you said it even for the party video.
Yeah.
And I had to bleep it out for the party video. He said you can't say the R word, and in the first 35 seconds of the video, the R word was used, and then he continued. I said it once. Ricky continued saying it.
I've told it 3 times.
And I'm like, yeah, this is mad. But in terms of I don't actually think, you know what, Nick brought up a good point. With the black and white thing, it's difficult because me and Nick speak about this all the time. All the time.
If we'd done the video months ago, which I wanted to do, but it's been busy, if we did the video months ago, it would have been more. It would have banged more.
There's gonna be another video that's gonna come out, which is the sexual assault video. That video hasn't come out yet. That video was not censored at all.
No.
There's another video we spoke about Eminem. I don't think that video was censored.
No.
When we speak about black women in London, I don't think that video will be censored. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like because we've milked the conversation between like interracial couples, I feel like maybe
between us two.
If
I was on there or you were on there with someone different, maybe.
Yeah, facts.
But you guys are lit. Keep sending in the kind of topics you want to hear about. We'll cover it on the extra. And I want to say pretty much, unless it's like hateful or like I think it's dangerous, we will pretty much cover anything.
I don't think there's anything that we won't cover. What hateful?
I don't want to just say we'll cover anything and then someone comes with something absolutely just. I don't know. The whole point is I don't know. If I knew, I would say we'll cover anything except this. But I actually don't know. These men are mad, so I don't know. I don't know.
To be fair, yeah. I think this would have been a great week to speak about domestic violence.
To be fair, with time, every week's a great week to talk about domestic violence because it keeps coming up. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
to be fair, I don't know which one in particular you're talking about in terms of his tweets about Shiraz, because he's actually said quite a few things.
But yeah, I mean, we spoke about this as well on the full. Brother, we're coming to it. Just 1 second. We spoke about this on the full show as well. Stop looking at the comments. Just focus on the conversation.
No, talk. Say what you're saying, bro.
We spoke about this as well on the full show that's just dropped yesterday about Turkey planning ahead and how he's great for boxing in terms of matchmaking and making people fight each other. Well, not even for matchmaking necessarily, getting people to fight each other because he pays them money, and that's dope. Pay them all the money. That's great. But what he's terrible at is he's got no people skills, because every time he plans ahead. Example, telling Ryan Garcia, you've got the Devin Haney fight next, and then Ryan Garcia goes and puts in a shit performance. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? So you can't keep doing that.
I feel like that comes down to the fact that he didn't grow up under a democracy.
Yeah, maybe it does, but you're just an idiot. It's not. You could come from a world where there's not
No,
You come from a world where there's not capitalism, and then move to a different part of the world and understand capitalism. What the problem I have with Turkey, if a normal brother from Saudi, just a normal average guy, immigrated to America, he would have to start following America's rules. But because Turkey's at the top, he's not even immigrated to America and following their rules. He's just doing whatever he wants to do. He's bringing his rules.
No, but
you know how white man is scared of Muslims because they're like, they're bringing Sharia law. He's bringing Sharia law to boxing. Yeah, he's just bringing his own rules.
I feel like, again, that just comes down to the fact that he doesn't live in a country where they believe in democracy.
100%. No worries. Everyone's got different opinions and viewpoints. We ain't always going to agree. It's good to exchange ideas and new things.
Yeah, I think that's a big problem on this channel, especially when it comes to boxing. It's too much. There's not enough disagreement.
Is moral fight still going to happen?
Yeah. So basically, this is similar to what happened with Dylan White, similar to what happened with Billy Joe Saunders, in the sense that if a governing body doesn't recognize the testing agency, then they can't. He passed all his VADA tests. They can't legally cancel the fight. You know, now the question would be, why would you use a testing agency that the sanctioning body doesn't?
You know, the governing body doesn't recognize. What the point?
Doesn't make sense. But what you tend to find is a lot of people do that because they can't afford VADA. VADA's 20 grand per camp. So if you're doing 5-6 camps, not 5-6 times, you're doing 3 camps in a year, that's 60 grand just on drug testing. Then you got 10% of your money. How much people can afford 60 grand just to go on drug testing? It's specifically if you're on drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Spending too much money on drugs. All the money's going on the drugs.
Literally.
AB wants to talk about, was Epstein a Mossad agent there to sabotage world leaders? That's
I don't
crazy
think
topic.
So. I don't think so.
The thing is, we can talk about it, but we are not going to have enough information one way or the other. If it's true, if that's absolutely true, how the fuck would we know?
True.
We ain't gonna know that.
I feel like sometimes, people. It's the same thing with this P Diddy thing.
Are we talking about that conspiracy theory?
Yeah, P Diddy and this R Kelly thing. Sometimes men are just freaks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they ain't got nothing to do with like Illuminati or like. Sometimes they're just freaks.
With the youths, them, I think that when it comes to youths, them, I think it's a conspiracy.
What do you mean?
You can go on the road legally and find gal at freaks.
Yeah.
If you take a picture of me of a gal here doing freaky shit, you can't blackmail me with that picture because that's just me as a man and her as a gal. But if that's a pick-me, that's a different conversation.
Yeah, of course.
When you look at the numbers of youths, them, even in England, that go missing every year, it's terrifying.
Yeah,
terrifying. And where these youths go? So that's why I think it's a conspiracy, because it's something that's illegal. That there's too much. There's opportunity for bribery and all this kind of stuff.
I also think some man just like little pitney.
No, they do, and then man we call paedophiles. But there's your average on the road random paedophile. That he's a paedophile. He's on a register. He's been jail. He's a paedophile. Cool. But then when you got rich, powerful people that are paedophiles, that to me falls into the realm of conspiracy. Because if you're Jay-Z, just pull a number out of my house, pull a name out of my house, and you're followed everywhere. Everything you do is followed everywhere. If you wanted to do a thing with a pickney, it would have to be an operation.
I get what you're saying, but
if he just wanted to pipe a random gal, he could do that easy.
No, but some institutions facilitate that though, like flipping the Catholic Church and that. They deal with a lot of pickney.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course, but that's a conspiracy. That literally is a conspiracy. When I say a conspiracy, I don't mean conspiracy theory as in something like crazy. A conspiracy as in it's planned and calculated. Yeah. So murder is murder. Conspiracy is
murder. I don't even.
That's what I mean by conspiracy. It's planned and calculated. Do you mean that's not just a freak off? Me and you could win the lottery or go viral on Instagram and then go rent an Airbnb in Canary Wharf and get gal over to me. We can have a freak off now
for certain people. I think R. Kelly's not one of them people.
No, R. Kelly's just a freak. there's no wider conspiracy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He's just, you know what I mean? Thoughts on Nasika?
I don't know what that is.
Who and or what is Nasika?
Let me go on Google. What's Nasika?
It's Ricky, so make sure you take it off my Wi-Fi before you Google that.
Bro, I don't know what this guy's. What is this
Ricky always gonna come and sound off key, bruv. He tweeted, "Make me proud, brother." Yeah, bro. Obviously, that's his guy. The problem with stuff like that, that is even if Shiraz wins and he wins fairly, he is actually besmirching Shiraz's name by accident because people are just going to go, well, you're his guy. If it's any type of close fight and it goes Shiraz's way, he's actually going to damage Hamza Shiraz's brand.
The funniest thing is, and I'm going to go into it when we actually speak about it tomorrow, so I don't really want to talk about it because I'm going to change my prediction.
Also, we've got Savannah Marshall coming up, yeah?
But one of the biggest things that I find is that Nick brought up a great point. Boxing might become like UK prisons, where you just turn Muslim to survive.
I'm
You know what I'm saying? Like it might just be better to turn Muslim, bro.
If I'm a boxer right now and I'm fighting in Saudi and I'm fighting Shakur and I'm charging 10 mil. If you put me against Devin Haney, I'm charging 30 mil because Devin Haney's Muslim.
Facts.
So that immediately I'm up in the price.
So you might as well just turn Muslim from the jump, bro. Start saying your assalamu alaikums and start saying your.
Have you read the Quran?
No.
You read the Bible?
Yeah. I grew up. Yeah. So
look at these things, bro. Oh my days.
Yeah, that gal on the left is
that Empress thing I told you about it before. Princess Empress was like.
How you know her, bro?
Just on Instagram, innit? They're both big on Instagram.
Oh, swear.
Yeah. AB Talksport said, "Nah, what Nick is saying is what I'm thinking. What I mean is blackmail manipulation. If that goes, lives in the gutter, 100%. Jimmy Savile was doing a mad thing, and the BBC facilitated it and ignored the warning signs. 100%. People knew what he was doing.
Schofield is another one, isn't it?
Schofield's a bit different. Schofield's a little bit different. I never saw the P Diddy thing as freakish. I thought it was more of a power thing. Man, I'm forgetting that Diddy is known to have shot someone in a nightclub in New York.
Diddy was freaky as well, bro. Man's got
maybe Mac's a freak, so like what he considers freaky, what you consider freaky, Mac might not think is freaky.
So you let man dig out your girl? I'm asking Mac.
I'm talking to Mac.
Mac, you let man dig out your girl because that's what you're saying.
All types of stuff. No, but some of the stuff that Diddy was doing is like, I read that he wanted my man to bust on Cassie so that he can lick it off and all the kind of.
That's freaky, bro.
It's Mac in it, Mac. Do a thing, man.
That's not even freaky. That's nasty, blood.
It's mad, bro.
That is nasty.
TM said window open, lights on. I know it's like Bush Tucker it trial. Bro, it is. Bro, look at me, bro. It's hot, bro. It is hot. Like man can't even have the. Man can't even have. Hot, bro. Man can't even have the. Why are you such a... We said Diddy's freaky, and you're saying nah, he's not freaky. So I'm like, okay.
What did someone say earlier?
The Seeker is the CEO of MVP. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I strongly dislike the way Turkey and Ring trying to distort how boxers should fight. This Tom and Jerry stuff sets a dangerous precedent long term. The thing is, like I said before, there's different styles of boxing. Some style, Barcelona, 2008, 2009, played some of the best football we've ever seen. Not every team has to play like that. Wigan got relegated in the same year they beat Manchester City
in the FA
Cup final. Sick. That's sport. We live for these moments. What they're actually taking away is certain moments. We're taking away Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas. We're never going to have those moments. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be like, right, you can't box off the back foot. Just as a bad example, I know he bust him up, but just as an example, we're not going to have these moments. Man's just going to walk in the ring and fight a certain style, and that's that.
I just feel like I feel like as long as he's not policing this whole shrinking ring thing, which I now know is like not going to happen. But as long as he's not doing that, people are gonna do what they want to do, bro. Because if Shakur gets hit by flipping Zepeda tomorrow and he gets cracked and he gets dropped, he's gonna fight off the back foot. You can't stop that. People will revert back to that.
But what about his relationship with the judges? What about his preference for a fighting style? What about people? Maybe not Shakur because Shakur's a big star, but what about people like Sam Noakes' level? That are just breaking through. Hold on. What about people that he's a come forward aggressive fighter? But what about people that are his level that changed their style so that they can keep getting plates from Turkey now? These things are going to happen.
Of course, and I hear that. But at the end of the day,
but you said so long as he's not like telling fighters what to do. But he is kind of.
At the end of the day, I do believe that the biggest problem is the fighters have relinquished their control.
Yes.
And I mean the fighters at the top level, because they're always the ones that set the precedent. The fighters at the top level, whether it's the Canelos, whether it's the AJs, whether it's the Devin Haney's, these guys have relinquished their control.
Yeah. And
that's the biggest problem that we're having.
Yeah.
That's the issue that I have with boxing right now.
I saw that Crocker and Donovan are fighting for the IBF.
That's what I said. I think I spoke about it last week. For Jared Ennis's but I find it so mad how them two British level fighters are fighting for a world title, bro. I don't even understand that.
I don't even know the specifics like that. Matt trying to walk away from his freakiness now. AB Talk Sports says styles make fights. You need a Wilder, same way you need a Shakur. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, facts. I mean, for me, I mean, I remember Rance was saying this, but it's kind of common sense. Like, Turkey ain't getting punched in the face, in it, so he can say what he wants. But for me, as I said to you before, this is like Mandingo fighting, bro. I told everybody this before. This is Mandingo fighting, and it people will say, oh, you can't say it's Mandingo fighting because they're getting paid a hell of a lot of money. Paid a hell of a lot of money in comparison to who? They're getting paid hell of a lot of money in comparison to us, but in comparison to Turkey, it's not a lot of money. Do you know what I'm saying? When Eddie pays AJ 30 million, that's 30 million that he's paying, and that's a significant amount of money to both Eddie and AJ.
Yeah.
If we will look at a 30 million pound price tag and say that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But that would be the same as a slave who's picking cotton, seeing the Mandingo fighter eating the big house because he won the fight.
I definitely don't agree with your analogy, but I get you. I think you're exaggerating for dramatic effect, which is fine.
How?
Because one leads to death and the other one doesn't.
Oh, I would say that's the only difference, though.
Yeah.
I would say that's the only difference.
Yeah.
But if you were to macro examine the attitude of the person who's putting on the fight, 100 years ago, when or not 100, but 200, 300 years ago,
it's no surprise.
And now, I would say that a mindset that a Mandingo fighting promoter 200 years ago would have the same mindset that Turkey has.
It's no surprise that some of the kind of more ardent pro-black guys in America are the people that are not messing with Turkey. And you've got like the Muslim black brothers like Devin who do mess with Turkey. And for me, Turkey's job is to build Saudi Arabia. He's not building lots of tourism. He's making great fights. Some of them he's putting in Saudi, but they have no cultural currency. So no one in Saudi is interested in seeing them. And but also, one second, the way that he's bullying his way around the industry is acting like a stereotype of what people expect of rich Arab oligarchs. So I don't think he's helping Saudi Arabia's cause at all. It's like a black American coming to Britain to boost how Britain sees black America.
Savannah Marshall fight just started.
It's like a black American coming to Britain to boost how people see black Americans, and he acts like the most stereotypical black American ever, bopping around, trousers down his ass with a gun. Do you know what I mean? Breeding up bear gal, and that's not helping your image. This is probably doing more harm to your image.
I think though, like with someone like a Turkey, I feel like, and I keep emphasizing the fact that he's from a country where it's monarchy. Like
and he's directly given the power from the monarchy. The Saudi princes and the king have gone to him and said, "Here's the money. It's not his money. It's other people's money." And they've told him, so he's got the power from the guys that have the power.
So in a country where there's monarchy, the general public become less important in every walk of life. Even the illusion of appeasing the general public isn't even there.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because you just have to be obedient. That's why Islam is so important in the Middle East, because Islam teaches you obedience. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that I found sickening in Saudi was when they were doing the national anthem, which I expect respect to, but when their prince or whoever was at the top, they were almost bowing to him, and I'm like, this is another human being.
Yeah,
I would never expect any human being in England to bow to Boris Johnson or any politician.
They bow to the Queen, though.
100%.
Yeah.
But the Queen doesn't actually make any rules or decisions or has any weight over your life directly.
Got you.
Do you know what I'm saying? They bow to the Queen. That's
why we have Parliament.
They bow to the Queen for some form of historical connection, and I guess from a historical perspective for white people. But me and you won't. We ain't bow to the Queen.
You're mad.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, that's
Benjamin Zephaniah denied when he was offered an MBE.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, that's where I'm like, and where I say it affects sport is because when you're a general public, when you don't have a say when it comes to voting, why do you think you have a say when it comes to buying and purchasing tickets for like commercial enterprise? Like that,
For example, if the Saudi people didn't want this and they said it's
You
ruining our
can't-
culture, nothing would happen. We would
literally
never know. There's no space. There's no space for them as a group of people to come out and say we don't want this
facts.
because the king would be like, well, I want it. Conversation done. Conversation done.
And at the end of the day, what we're seeing is the people in boxing who do have power, they just care about money. And I've always expected that, whether it's Eddie Hearn, whether it's Frank, I get that because that's their business. But the fighters who had control, you're now selling your freedom papers. That's what I look at. Bro. Let me tell you why. Was AJ not owning his own cars before Saudi? Did Canelo not own his own cars before Saudi?
But after
Did Devin not own his own cars before Saudi?
And they've who is the second person you said? You said Adrian?
Canelo.
and they all three of them have taken losses. At that time, they were all
Okay.
So this AJ's stock is severely damaged, and we know he's on his way out. Canelo on his way out. You could say maybe the same for Devin. Devin is the best example. Devin's your best example because the Ryan result is being overturned, and he's in his prime.
No, but even with Canelo, you can make that argument, but his commercial value didn't reduce because he's getting paid more now. But in return, to give up his independence, bro. Why else is he getting paid more?
Yeah, I get that, but I don't.
That's why I'm saying you're giving up your freedom papers, bro.
It's not your again. It's not as extreme as slavery.
For me,
it's not as extreme. I'm not comfortable comparing multimillionaires in 2025 to slaves.
Bro. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why the disparity. But you keep looking at it from the lens of a slave. I'm looking at it from the lens of a slave master. From the lens of a slave master, the power that I have over you doesn't make a difference with who you are. Just because you're not picking cotton, you're now in a big house serving food on the table. It doesn't mean that that's a class difference. That's a class difference between you and the other black.
That is something you're saying, but then we're
not
all
between
slaves.
me and you.
Then we're all slaves.
Of course, we know that.
Okay. No, I don't think we do.
I'm not selling my freedom papers.
I don't think we do know that.
I'm not selling my freedom papers.
Some people would look at you and say, "You get up and go to work every day."
I wasn't free. I wasn't free. Okay. You were free, bro. You were free.
Let me get through some of these comments. In round 2, Savannah trying to get her jab off, but as always, it's a little bit of a messy fight. And Green, her name is what's her name? Shadasia Green. That's a very black American.
How many people
already getting a warning from the ref?
Other than me and you, how many people criticize Turkey? Name how many people?
I don't know that many.
I don't know any.
I don't know that many.
That's my point.
Yeah. Nathaniel said it's boxing at the end of the day. It's not street fighting. KO isn't the only way to win. 100%. I get it. And the thing is, when Shakur fought out there, okay, he fought a style people didn't like. When he fought Padley, he knocked him out.
Facts.
So there's no point just being like, but we want to see knockouts. He knocked him out. Shakur is never going to Mike Tyson render a man unconscious and leave him shivering on the floor. That's not going to happen. Facts. It's not going to happen. He fights at 140, 147 pounds.
135.
135. What are we talking about? That's not who he is. Pointless. I've got an interesting take. Frank Warren, Oscar De La Hoya need Turkey to survive. They ain't got a choice but to fall in line. But Eddie would survive regardless.
I don't know about that.
Right now in British boxing, Frank is bossing Eddie.
And Nick spoke about it before. When you have cultural connections with people coming up that Turkey doesn't have, like that Mexican connection that Oscar has, the Gypsy connection that Frank has, the Eddie's a great promoter. So there's certain things that you can't just pay for.
Yeah, 100%. What do you think of the Roy and Floyd beef?
No, I don't really think about it much. Like Floyd and Roy are just both people, especially Floyd, just try to keep themselves relevant.
They are, but I also think that they are. When you talk to a lot of boxing fans about like their pound for pound grades, often they're two people that find themselves at the top, the upper echelons of the people that are alive, and I think that's a bit of a.
And also,
I don't think it's beef.
Also people who still have a direct influence on boxing now.
Exactly. So I don't think it's beef necessarily, but it's a bit immature. Do you, man, genuinely think Yard can beat Benavidez? Because I do. Can't wait, bully them. Little man, no what.
No.
Yard has a chance. It's not. There's a path to victory, but Yard has rarely made the right game plan, and if he has ever made the right game plan at the top level, he's rarely ever executed that game plan the right way. So I'm not sure. That being said, Yard what Yard does have is the experience of these big nights. He's actually more experienced at this level than Benavidez is, even though Benavidez is probably a level above Yard at this point.
What I would say though, what I heard, if that's what I was saying, if you watch the press conference today, because what Yard was saying, what I really liked, he was saying, I am not this. I've never won a world title. So when you're saying I've been at this level, well, I didn't win it. So at the end of the day, it's irrelevant. And I like that. I like that attitude because for me,
but he still has been at the level. He still has.
No,
I get that he's putting it out of his mind, but he still has.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying the experience that you gain from losing, like the reason I'm saying that is because look at Berlanga. Berlanga's talking about his fight with Canelo like he won it, and he lost it. You would have never guessed that Berlanga lost to Canelo the way he talks about.
It's because he's fighting Shiraz. If Berlanga was fighting, no one's a bigger star than Canelo, but if he was fighting Crawford or someone like that profile, he'd probably look at it.
No, because he was celebrating the Canelo. Even
money in it.
Even Oscar was saying, "Yo, you're celebrating. You went on a victory lap for a loss." Yeah.
He's a Drake. He's the Drake of boxers. But yeah, I think Benavidez will win. But there's a path to Yard winning. But I think there's an outline path to how you beat Yard. And I think that Benavidez has the size and the skills to follow that same path that those previous fighters followed as well.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to bring that up, but you brought it up. For me, one of the biggest things that I find quite strange, and when I hear people say "Assalamu alaikum," I feel like that doesn't mean nothing when certain people say it. Because
going into round 4, by the way,
I genuinely want an answer to this. I don't know. I do not know, and I do not care to research. So somebody tell me, how much money has Saudi donated to Palestine? Their Muslim brothers across, just not far from here. How much money has they donated?
Not much, I think. I think nothing. I think zero.
The less said about that, the better, isn't it?
They're one of the biggest arms dealers in the world, Saudi Arabia, and they own about 1/7 of the American economy.
They've just given £1 billion to boxing. You tell me they can't give no money to Saudi, to Palestine.
Max said, what's the difference between Eddie paying and Turki paying, though? When Eddie has consistently said, the fighter is the boss. I work for the fighter. At best, me and the fighter are partners. One second. At best, me and the fighter are partners. AJ, who was making a lot of money for Matchroom, owns shares and part of maybe not a big part, but some part.
He owned all his cards.
All his own cards. He started to bring through his own fighters. Shadasia Green getting a second warning from the referee. I don't think the point is getting deducted. But whereas what we're saying is that you're coming and buying somebody's independence.
How many rules has Eddie looked to change since he's been in the box? Since his family's been in boxing.
Yeah.
His family's been in boxing for 30, maybe 40 years.
Yeah, probably closer to 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many rules have they changed?
Yeah.
This guy's been in boxing for almost 2 years, and he's already looking to change rules. Also, as I said before,
1982. We're 43 years they've been in boxing.
Eddie Hearn doesn't buy fighters. Eddie Hearn pays fighters. There is a big difference, bro. Turki buys fighters. Eddie Hearn pays fighters. You got to look at
this as well. Who's richer, Eddie or Turki? Turki, by far, right? In terms of he's got a bigger war chest.
You can make the argument that AJ is richer than Eddie.
Yeah, he probably is. He probably is, yeah. Turki's richer than Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn just took a loss on the Catterall Harlem Eubank card. And he said, listen, some you win, some you lose. It's a business. We'll leave it. The difference is that Eddie Hearn is a business person operating in a society where we all vote. What would you call it? Democracy. And in a Western free market. So sometimes he wins and he makes money. Sometimes he loses and he loses money. Yeah. And whatever it is, it's fine. He never tries to. You control what you can control, but he doesn't change the rules. He doesn't do all these different things. Whereas Turki comes in, he's not from a democracy. He's not from a Western society. And he's not willing to take any losses. And as soon as he takes a loss, like the New York card, I'd say that was the first big loss we saw him take.
And I don't
one second.
That was
the first big loss that he took. And he goes, right, changing everything. because I can, and he flexes his muscles and decides to change rules and do all these different things. That's the difference. With Eddie Hearn, we know where boxing is going to be in 10 years. If Eddie Hearn was the sole promoter of boxing, we know where boxing is going to be in 10 years, because it will be where it was 10 years ago. It will be with Turkey. We couldn't tell you where boxing will be in the next 10 years.
You don't even, as I said before, how many?
At the end of the day, there's going to be a boxing fight.
How many people have criticized Eddie over his career? I haven't heard one person criticize Turkey yet. I literally believe we're the only people on YouTube that criticize Turkey.
And also, we give Turkey props when he does.
No, I don't give Turkey props.
When he first came in and he was put into when Bivol Beterbiev was first announced, we were like, "This is great.
Facts.
This is great. He's got enough money."
No props anymore.
We got, but that's why
there is nothing that he could do from this point onwards that will give me props.
What's he done that's like lost you completely? Well, what is it? What's the tipping point, or is it?
Let me tell you why.
Shadasia Green is kind of physically roughing up Savannah Marshall, but not landing a lot of clean punches. But the crowd is really celebrating her. The ref is trying to keep it clean.
There was a time.
It's good right hand from Savannah Marshall.
That's what I'm talking about, finishing the shot.
Yeah, but again, punching through, like I said.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
and the crowd is really, really cheering on Green. But I think she's. Is this New York?
Yeah,
she's from New Jersey, so I guess she's gonna have a good amount of
what lost it for me, and Nick always used to say this to me. He used to say, "You lot don't know rich people," and I used to think this guy was doing it from a perspective of, "Oh, he did." Did I
interrupt you? I didn't say anything.
No, but you're literally about to talk.
I didn't say anything. I just huffed.
Let me finish. So
you're in your period.
No, but I'm just saying.
You're gone.
So when it comes to what lost me is the fact that when the veil from my eyes, obviously Nick may have seen through it from the beginning, but the veil from my eyes realized that it was a deeper purpose. And again, for me, and we're gonna speak about this one day, but one of the things that I love about boxers and boxing specifically is boxing and boxers have always had the power in recent years, thanks to people like Oscar, thanks to people like Floyd Mayweather, who created their own promotion company, whatever. I don't need to go into it. But when I realized
Savannah Marshall looks like she's taken a pounding in that last round, by the way. Carry on.
When I realized that people like Turkey, their ambitions aren't about money, like Eddie Hearn. Their ambitions aren't about market share or improving the image of Saudi, because that's not why they're doing it, or to get people to travel to Saudi. That's not why they're doing it. It's purely and simply to be in control, and they are nothing but. I don't live in a dictatorship. Yeah. And I don't live in my eyes, I don't live under a monarchy rule. Do you know what I'm saying? I come from a country which is heavy on revolution. So for me, I don't like authority. And I don't like people who just impose their authority because they can, not for the greater good. And it's specifically when you lie to me and tell me that you're doing it for the greater good, but it ain't. Because we're going to change boxing for the better. But now I'm starting to see boxing change for the worse. Because the one thing that I loved about boxing was the private enterprise, that me as a fighter, I can own myself. And he bought that from everyone. And I don't like that. So that's my biggest problem.
The thing is, like, there is a world where you are a rich. For example, if you look at like the Black Lives Matter stuff, when Colin Kaepernick was taking the knee and whatever, lots of other black athletes wanted to do the same, but they couldn't, because they were teams that are owned by white owners, and they were told that you would be kicked out of the league if you did that. So you're rich, but you are a very rich person who lives under their rule, and you have no freedom and independence to say what you want.
So you're
a rich slave.
You're just a house slave.
Yeah, where we come from in Jamaica, lots of people live in poverty. They want money, understood. But a lot of people in our culture would rather be poorer and be able to say what they want on the roadside than have £1 million in the bank but not be able to say nothing.
That is such a great point. I can't emphasize.
I don't know a lot of Jamaicans that would trade that for money.
I can't emphasize how important that is. And I can't emphasize how important that is, because when I explained that to somebody the other day, they did not understand that. And I'm going to relate this to dogs, yeah? In fact, go through the comments.
Do you guys think that the right decision was made in Taylor Serrano?
They were both scrappy fights. I think it should have been a one apiece.
Shane thinks that he can't really score women's fights generally because they're so scrappy. Look at this fight. I mean, Savannah Marshall's a lot cleaner, but Green is landing some big, heavy shots on her and just roughing her up a
The
little
only
bit.
person who I can actually score watching boxing is Clarissa Shields. Everybody else, I just don't know how to score it.
Yo,
I'll be scoring a fight going one way, and then the judges just have it a completely different way.
That's going to be the same with
The Pursoon and the Katie Taylor fight was the first one. I was like, I don't know boxing then, because I scored that fight completely different.
That's a known robbery, to be fair. Giannis never beaten Benavidez, period. I don't know about that. I don't think he's going to win, but never beaten Benavidez.
Yeah, Benavidez is good enough to make mistakes.
That being said, the most recent yard has looked pretty poor.
Yeah, trust me.
It's a known fact, bro. They gave Israel airspace before the recent massacres. The deal was more or less done. Bro, if we start getting into Israel, America, because the America's in there, and Saudi and whatever, we're all.
But they're Muslim though, isn't it? So I thought it was Assalamu alaikum. I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? They're backing Hamza Shiraz.
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying?
A lot of black crack dealers are pro-black, and you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
this is so crack.
Yeah, a lot of men send their kids to Catholic school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you know what it is already. 100%. Ricky said one massive long-term investment, well over 6 billion in support since 2002, steady annual installments, 30 to 40 PA, almost 30 million donated a year. Ricky, who is that from and to? That's from Saudi to someone. I'm not sure who that's to. Listen, at the end of the day, the fighters are choosing to do it, so I don't care how Turkey acts.
That mentality.
That mentality is what allows him to operate. I understand on a logical basis. I get you, because I imagine, Nathaniel, that you are not extremely rich, and I am not extremely rich, and you and I both want to be extremely rich, and so it's difficult, especially Americans, because Americans put everything down to money. Everything's money. Everything's for sale in America. Yeah, so it's difficult for you and me.
Batty over there, bro.
Well, it's difficult.
I've been to America.
Is that what you did?
I never. I'm American, but I know, bro. You don't act like you don't, bro.
I'm not over there.
Sell it.
They won't give me a visa.
Sell out is a very big thing in America, bro.
So it's difficult for me and you as two average earning people to look at someone who's got 200 million in the bank and be like, you lost your freedom, because Americans associate money with freedom. Money and freedom are not the same thing.
Very, very. And
so that's what we're talking about. But I get why you have that mentality, because at the end of the day, I'm an average guy and I see this guy with mad girls and mad cars and mad bottles. How do I feel sorry for him?
It's not about.
It's not feel sorry. It's understanding what it is that he's lost. So if you could see a man sell his batty to Diddy for 20 million, and you will never look at that man as a man.
What the slave? This is. I don't know if you ever studied Willie Lynch, but what the Willie Lynch letter done amazing was it created us as the poor people, and I'm not saying that I'm poor, but us as the poor people, and it made us focus more on the disparity between us and the rich black, and instead of us and the rich white.
Yeah.
And that's what it made us focus on. So it was like crabs in a bucket. We focused more on the black people that was doing better than us instead of the white people that was doing way better than us. Yeah. So whilst there's a big disparity between me and Devin, the disparity between me and Turkey is even vaster.
And you and the Saudi king.
Literally. Then it's even,
Turkey's just a front man for.
Exactly. So that's where you're focusing on the difference between you and Devin.
AB talks borders, maybe back to Ricky. He said, go read Abraham Accords. The UAE meant to be a Muslim country, but I've got an embassy in Tel Aviv. I've already getting normalized. Ricky said that Saudi to Palestine, all that money.
I don't know. It's a genuine question.
These fighters have to stop coming out of retirement. Manny and now Hatton coming out.
Yeah, Hatton is coming out of retirement. The exhibition though, since I don't really care. It's exhibition.
It's not.
He can't come out of retirement. If he wants to stay fit, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, exhibitions are different to competitive boxing, and even if
I'm fighting for a world title,
even if it is competitive boxing, world titles is an extreme case. And already with some of the ring cards and stuff like that, and some of the stuff that Turkey's doing, world titles are becoming less and less valuable generally. What a legendary actor! Seen Carlito's Way? Yeah. Have you seen Carlito's Way?
No, but I've seen him in other things.
So Bad Boy Gangster, you'll like that film. Bad Boy Gangster film, old classic Pacino film. Bad Boy Gangster.
Genuine question. Why what?
One sec,
you literally had it, and you just.
Genuine question. Why are women's fights 10 rounds? It seems so weird because of their stamina, innit? They're not men. Their bodies do not hold the same amount of oxygen. That's why they fight 2-minute rounds instead of 3-minute rounds. Men are much more vascular in terms of the amount of blood that we have in our bodies, and therefore the amount of oxygen that gets to our lungs and other parts of our bodies. So that women, I don't know about now, but when I was in school, men ran the 400 meters, which is seen as the toughest race because it's just short of long distance, but it's as fast as a sprint. So they used to call it a long distance sprint. Girls, when I went to school, I think it's changed now, were not allowed to.
They do 400, but they don't do 110 hurdles. They do 100 hurdles.
Yeah, so it's always it's a little bit different. Nathaniel said also when fighters owned themselves, we wouldn't get fights like get Fury, Usyk, Bivol, Beterbiev, Crawford, Canelo. Do not put Crawford and Canelo in there with Fury versus Usyk, who are the two best at their division, and Beterbiev versus Bivol, the two best at their division. Crawford Canelo is not in that same thing.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying, and I agree with that. But at the same time, what do you lose in return? Do you know what I'm saying? I get you, but as a boxing fan, as a consumer, I don't really give. I care about the fights, but then I can make the argument that Fury and Usyk we were robbed of because that was in Saudi. Who the hell wants to go to Saudi and watch boxing? And Beterbiev and Bivol was in Saudi. Who the hell wants to go to Saudi and watch boxing?
To be fair,
Like,
Russia, with that example, Russia were at war. They could have maybe had it in Poland, but they couldn't have held it in Russia at that time.
Yeah, I hear you. But who wants to go in Saudi and watch boxing, bro?
No, I hear you.
Like,
but like,
how much people actually travel to Saudi and watch boxing?
Yeah, no, I hear you. Ahmad said, "Do you think that women boxing is forced diversity?" I feel the same. Like women football. No, I don't think so.
No, I think it's
lots of women like to box. I've got a bunch of females in my family that like to box. If you want to talk about the amount of money that's put behind it to try and drive the equality and all that kind of stuff, we could have that conversation. Women football has been going on for a long time. Women boxing has been going on for a long time.
What I will argue is why women's boxing is slightly more successful than women's football in terms of like creating megastars is because they build boxing off the back of males. So, for example, you have Katie Taylor fought a lot on Anthony Joshua cards. That's not a lie. This is a straight fact.
And the world of boxing is a lot more brutal, and so as a result, they're a lot more honest. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm just saying because the eyes that will be on a woman's boxing, or if you look at MMA, you would have women and men on the same card. You don't see that in football, so it's difficult to build a.
Like I say, there are women fighters are a lot more honest and a lot more realistic. Ronda Rousey said, "I don't get paid as much as these guys because people don't. I get paid as much because I'm good, not because." You know, when they used to ask about the diversity and stuff, she's like, "It's about selling tickets." Whereas you will get women in football that complain they want to get paid the same as men. In boxing, there's no team. Everybody's an independent contractor. So Savannah Marshall can't say, "I want to get paid the same as AJ," because Crawford doesn't get paid the same as AJ. There's not a men's pay scale and a women's pay scale. Everyone's an individual contractor.
What I find is the top paying women in sport tend to be in sports that run parallel with male sports. So tennis players, because the Grand Slams are at the true, but the reason why that doesn't necessarily make sense is because you have women race car drivers. They don't make as much money because their sport doesn't run parallel with men. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's an individual sport.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas in sports where the sport runs parallel, you get sprinting, you know, boxing, for example, MMA, tennis.
Wimbledon is just Wimbledon. It's not men's Wimbledon and then women's Wimbledon 6 months from now. I watched the game earlier on the TV and it was Italy versus Spain women's, and I didn't realize it was actually a Euros game.
Literally,
the Euros is happening now. I didn't even know.
How much money does Wimbledon generate for women? And how much money does women generate for men? Wimbledon generate for men. I guarantee the disparity between the two isn't going to be as much as the World Cup final for men and World Cup final for women.
100%. Everything is for sale in America. That's why America is run by billionaires. That's facts. Nathaniel said, "I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about choice. They can still choose to fight without Turkey promotion."
Can I answer that?
Without him, they don't do it because they can't agree enough to make the fight happen.
When you say choice,
and he said better to happen in Saudi than not happen at all.
You can make the argument, but when you say choice, I feel like you ignore the landscape of boxing and boxers. 90% of boxers will tell you there was nothing else I could do in my life.
This is what Kanye meant when he said slavery was a choice. Technically, yes, it's a choice. You could die. Go and die then.
Literally. These guys could be out on the road selling drugs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And in the case of Bill Haney, he actually was. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? In the case of Anthony Joshua, he actually was.
It was. That's right.
Well, you know what my point is. Like at the end of the day, most of these men will tell you I couldn't do anything else.
AJ grew up with people that nearly went to jail.
Literally, yeah. Like at the end of the day, what was Dylan White gonna be to make him £1 million?
Especially if like there's not many people who are in your division, and then Turkey buys the other three. What's he gonna do? We all criticized Tank when he first took the Roach fight. The fight was competitive in the end, so it doesn't look that bad. But we wanted him to fight Shakur or Devin there with Turkey. So what's he gonna do? Do you know what I mean? So he's trapped. And this is how it's always been. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Ricky said Coco Gauff, for example, made 25 million. That's a female tennis player, black American tennis player.
Yeah.
She made 25 million off endorsements alone, and she's only got 9 tournament wins. Do you know what I mean? So that's how to your point that, you know.
Yeah.
The money's a lot better in those sports. Ravi said, I can't score women's fights, man. Too unorthodox.
I said the same thing. I don't know how to score that. I don't know how to score that.
AB Talks Ball said, at Ricky, how much that is to create the illusion of support for Palestine while lining their own pockets with blood money from massacring those people from America and Israel, also massacring in Yemen as well.
I do not know enough about the Middle East. And I do not care to know anything about the Middle East. Like, I genuinely don't. And I say that with complete disdain, because one thing I realized is Jamaican people specifically should have nothing to do with Middle East, bro. Because for me, bruv, those countries couldn't be more they might even be polar opposite in terms of location. Like, if you were to drill a hole, you probably get somewhere in the Middle East, but they're polar opposite.
Everyone in the Middle East is different though, so
I don't know about that.
Everyone in the Middle East is different.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You'd have to prove that to me.
The people from Palestine and the people of Saudi are extremely different people.
The people of Palestine and the people of Saudi, whilst maybe different in class, I don't know if they're different in nature, if they both had the same level of power.
No, because Saudis aligned itself with Israel, and Palestinian people would align themselves with Israel if they were the same as... I don't know which way this fight's going to go, by the way, because Green has been letting off some bombs. But yeah, Saudi people align themselves with Israel, and Palestinian people could easily align themselves with Israel as well and roll over and get their belly tickled.
No, but Palestinians are... Saudis are doing it from a financial perspective. The Palestinians are of a lower class than the Saudis, so it's different. You're talking about a class disparity.
Yeah.
I'm saying if the Palestinians were in Saudi's position, I think they would do the same.
I don't know. We'll never know.
We'll
never know. The fight's just coming to an end, by the way.
One thing I do know, if us as our people, we wouldn't.
No.
That's my point. So that's why that's one thing I do know.
Death is better than bondage.
Facts.
Savannah Marshall giving a big hug to Green. I don't know which way this fight's going to go, you know? I really don't. I was talking to you guys a lot, but Green hit her with some bombs.
I refuse to score a woman's box.
Green hit her with some absolute bombs. 9 million from tournaments. So Coco Gauff's got 34 million in total, and she's Chris Black girl as well. You know what? Let me DM her, man. See what she's saying. Yemen closer to Somalis. I'll be real, but some Somalis don't consider themselves black. So yeah, I'm saying it is what it is.
Yeah.
Here you go. I swear Saudi had a war with Israel back in the day. It's all about dough, brother. It's all about that. Dollars.
I genuinely don't. For me, bringing it back to Turkey and boxing.
Who you guys got for the main event? Mally Talks. Thank you for being here, Mally Talks.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I got. I don't even know, blood.
I don't know. Every fight that these two have had, I always think Serrano over Katie Taylor, and then it just doesn't go down.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna say a Serrano.
I'm gonna say Serrano.
I say Serrano again. I don't really care though.
Yeah, no.
I genuinely don't care.
Also, I don't care what y'all say. Crawford versus Canelo is a huge fight. That's not what I said. I said you can't put them in this. You said if it wasn't for Turkey, we wouldn't get these fights, and you gave Usyk and Fury, who were the top 2 guys in their division at the time, and Bivol and Beterbiev, who were the top 2 guys in their division at the time. And I was just saying Crawford and Canelo is a big fight, and I'm excited to see it.
Right,
it's not in the same category. It's not in the same category as
Turkey was the only one who was asking for that fight.
And Crawford will win. I can see Crawford. If Crawford boxes smart, I can see Crawford winning.
To be, bro, why what you're saying doesn't make a difference is because
Canelo's going to convert to Islam a month before the boxing.
Not even just that, because he's talking about, we wouldn't have got those fights, and I expected the fights be in Saudi. I get you, I hear you, but at the end of the day, that's what a house slave would have said to a field slave. What's better than? Why would I run away from the plantation? What's better than what I have here? I get to eat in a big house. I get. You know what I'm saying? What's better than what you know what I'm saying? So you can say that, but I for me, I don't. You're trying to teach. You're trying to push me towards being enslaved, and I can't relate to that.
I think if Crawford Samson said Crawford can only win if he knocks him out. Crawford is not knocking out Canelo Alvarez. He's not knocking him out. Canelo's fought way bigger punches, way bigger men. He's not. If Bivol is not knocking out Canelo, Crawford is never not. It could be 100 rounds. Crawford is never knocking out Canelo. However, when I went back and watched the William Skull fight, which I did because I
don't know why he did that.
Because people were making these arguments about running, and I'm saying William Skull ran. I'm not saying he didn't, but he also, in terms of outlanding Canelo, he outlanded him 5, 6, maybe 7 rounds. If Crawford fights a similar style, I think this whole Tom and Jerry thing is really about Crawford and Canelo, in my opinion.
That's what I said. I said that on this channel.
Really about Crawford and Canelo.
I said that on this channel.
I think
you know what? It's really about Crawford and Canelo.
Because this is the big one.
Not only that, he put a bag of money behind Fury and Fury lost. He put a bag of money behind Ryan Garcia lost. He put a bag of money behind Canelo. So he can't afford for Canelo to lose, bro.
And
that's what that is.
Bag of money behind Shiraz, and Shiraz
he put bag of money behind Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua lost.
Yep.
Bro, he's trying to protect his investment. People thought it was about Devin, but I was like, why would he do that when Devin's the only one who's pledged allegiance to Turkey?
Yeah.
Everybody else has called him a towel boy.
I just want to hear the result of this fight, and we'll come to the comments. 1 second.
Savannah Marshall.
Oh, it's gone to green.
Fair enough. I don't know how to score women's boxing, so
it's gone to green. Savannah Marshall
loses.
She loses. But yeah, for me, it's about that. That's the fight they're looking at. That's the big one. And Canelo is the biggest commercial star in boxing at the moment, with AJ and Fury retired or not retired, or whatever it is that they're doing. So, some people feel like, Ravi says Skull didn't run. When I say run, I'm talking about punching output. The amount of movement he did around the ring, if I look at a heat map, I have no problem with the amount of movement that he did. I don't have no problem with the amount of movement, but lots of people would move in that way with, if Canelo could also move, they would engage more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So a lot of people would do that same movement, but would have a higher output of punches. I think Crawford will do the same, not the same movement, but I think he'll do similar movement, and Canelo cannot move around him, but he will throw probably triple the amount of punches that and he will win rounds clear. He will win rounds clear. But let me get back to the comments. A lot of people in the US were asking for it. Can you give me another example of any fight? Even if they were, there were probably casual people that only know Crawford and Canelo because they were the two biggest stars at the time. They're 2 or 3 weight classes apart. Name me anyone else who fights at 168 and somebody else who fights at 154 that people are asking to fight. Who else? Who's asking for David Morrell versus Boots? Who's asking for that? That's what we're asking for. David Morrell versus Boots. Who's asking for that? No, you think people en masse are asking for this fight?
But when I told you that Turkey was a casual, you told me that he was a hardcore boxing fan.
Name me the last time, Nathaniel, the public said we really want this 168 guy to fight this 154. When? It was 154?
Yeah.
Crawford?
Yeah, 154.
Yeah. That's all. That's all other conversation, Nick. It's kind of complicated. Some Somalis have Yemeni lineage. Yeah, that's facts.
But Yemen Yemen is a nationality. Yemen isn't a race. So what's that supposed to even mean?
It could still be the same. I would say I have.
No, but he's saying that in response to some Somalis don't see themselves as black.
Yeah, true. That is old school gaslighting, monopolize the entire market so that there is literally only one option. 100%, exactly. If you take all the fighters, I'm going to fight. Canelo's going to fight. Let's say David Benavidez. He's going to fight. He's going to fight Morrell. He's going to fight Yard. And he's going to fight Boatsi. And he's going to fight Smith. And he's going to fight Canelo. And Turkey signs all of them. Then who's David Benavidez going to fight? Majority of Mexicans wanted Benavidez versus Canelo.
That's a lie.
What? But even if that's true, it doesn't matter. You're focusing on the wrong thing. You're focusing on whether what Nathaniel's saying is true or not. I'm focusing on whether what Nathaniel's saying is fucking stupid or not. Even if it was only Mexicans that wanted Benavidez versus Canelo, Canelo is the undisputed champion at 168, and Benavidez was the up and coming exciting guy at 168. Why would you not, in any other era, you want to see those guys fight? You've got a guy that heavyweight. If you've got an established heavyweight, and then you've got an exciting young up and comer, you want to see those two fight. Why would you not forget Mexicans? Why would you?
Guess what?
Why would you, Nathaniel? Let's talk to you because you're here. Why would you want to watch Benavidez or watch Canelo, undisputed at 168, fight Crawford, who was undisputed at 154, instead of watching him fight
47,
undisputed at 147, instead of watching him fight Benavidez, who was an exciting up and coming, knocking people out at 168? Why would you?
It's the same thing.
Why? Talk to me. Why?
Crawford, because Crawford could have fought Boots.
Yeah, why? Why would you rather watch Crawford fight Canelo instead of watch Crawford fight Boots? Why? Talk to me. It's not about black and Mexican. I don't care about Mexican. Why would you rather see that fight? Explain that to me. Imagine the story. It's like who has been the best since Floyd's retirement, but it's not though. It's not.
No, it's not.
Crawford could be the best fighter since Floyd's retirement and still lose to Canelo because he's going up 3 weight classes.
That's a stupid. And
it doesn't
where
make
does
sense.
Usyk fit in that then? Who's Usyk supposed to be? Usyk supposed to fight a Nui.
Yeah, 100%. Undisputed cruiserweight champion.
Undisputed bantamweight world champion.
Undisputed cruiserweight champion in a great era of cruiserweights, and undisputed heavyweight champion in a good era of heavyweights. Not great.
You might as well put him against the undisputed bantamweight champion.
I might as well fight him.
Literally, like, what are we doing?
Come on, Nathaniel. And the worst thing is, Nathaniel, you know boxing. You're being silly on purpose. Skull didn't run. He just boxed and moved. His output was too low. When I say running, it's just a mixture of the movement and the fact his output was too low. Same as Devin Haney. I have no problem with Devin boxing off the back foot. His punch output was too low for me.
Why black woman age like wine, bro? Jesus Christ.
You talking about Kate Abdo?
I'm talking about Lila Ali, bro.
Funding so many monies into boxing also will cause fighter to not care about their loss. Not necessarily, because
I don't think that's the case.
You can get multiple fights if you win. So you're still gonna be pissed that you lost. They're just analysing the second half success that Shadasia Green had. I told you, man, she was Green by SD. Thank you for that. MTKT, Jack, I'm with you about Turkey. Is a casual, but Jack, if you're talking to him, that's Shane. But cool. I'm with you about Turkey being a casual, but I'm thinking, let's say he was not a casual, would he still go down in the same direction because of the money? Yeah, but it's not Turkey's money. Man think it's Turkey's money. It's not his money. He's a custodian of the money in the same way that like the Prince William is the head of the FA. So when it's the FA Cup final, he comes down and gives the prize. It's not his money. He doesn't take £1 million out of his back pocket and give it to the winner. It's not his money. He's just the front man. He's a face, and it's Saudi's money. There's not actually I think that's something that people get.
But to be fair, to answer your question, even if it was his money, I was going to go back to that question.
Cool.
Do you think he would be in the same same direction? Yeah, because this is a cultural this is a cultural thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Turkey
culture. Sorry, Scotty, go on. My bad.
This is a cultural thing. So the way he and I feel like he doesn't know any better. He doesn't know any better.
No,
so when you see, I was gonna say I use a mad example. I'm not going to use that example.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say when you see Jamaican man with one bag of baby mothers,
yeah,
and they don't know any better. They do know any better, but it is
it's normal. It's normal.
It's a normal thing. Like
they know it's not socially acceptable, but it's normal in their community.
In their community. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is what it is.
Yeah, 100%. Benefit, and I was gonna say there was something about the money as well. What was I gonna say? It's coming also, not only is it coming from a culture of dictatorship and all the rest of it, but Shane focuses on the more political angle. Focusing on the sports angle, for me, he's coming from a culture which doesn't even have any heritage at all in boxing.
Facts.
It's not like it's a rich Russian oligarch. It's not like it's a rich Russian guy or a rich Ukrainian guy or someone that wants to bring fight. Somebody that came in is, Usyk's Alexander Kruszyk. I know they split now, but imagine he comes into some money, or he gets given a bunch of money by the Ukrainian government. He says, you know what, guys, we have so many great champions here, and Ukraine never hosts great fights, and I would like to see some great fights. And you say, you know what, that makes sense. You've got real world champions there. You could go to Ukraine and see Usyk and Lomachenko on a card with with some up and comers
But
and whatever. But
what
that doesn't even happen.
what you have to understand is it's also not new to boxing. So we've seen corrupt governments,
Mhm.
come in and fund fights for their political gain.
Mhm.
For example, Zaire
Mhm.
with the Thriller in Manila,
Mhm.
not Thriller in Manila, Rumble in the Jungle. Do you know what I'm saying? So this isn't something that's new. At the end of the day,
Boxing has always been
because
political.
there's no barriers for entry in boxing, you literally, if you have enough money, you can come in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, if you have $1 billion, Don King came out of prison and in a year for murder, and in a year was promoting the biggest fight in boxing. That's with no promotional background.
We had guys running one of the biggest sports management companies in boxing while on the run from the FBI.
Literally,
Well, #1 on the FBI most wanted list. And there's rumors.
And they were
There were
promoting the
rumors.
biggest
I'm
fights
not going to say names, but rumors of top heavyweight prospects working with them to fly their drugs all over the world. Do you hear that was?
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay.
Certain man down under, innit?
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? So that's what it is. It's a crooked game. Samson said we got the Savannah Marshall fight's done. We're getting a countdown now, 40 minutes.
No, but Alycia Baumgardner's next.
Why are they doing a 40-minute countdown then?
Fuck knows. But it's a 20-minute fight, though, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, fine. Okay, thank God for that. I thought 40 minutes to wait until the main event. Blood fire. Okay, cool. Samson said Benavidez versus Canelo is the only fight that really matters. For Canelo, everything else really is an exhibition and means nothing to Canelo.
I would say even Benavidez and Canelo doesn't mean nothing to him. I think the only reason why losing to Benavidez has a little bit more currency to it is because it's losing to Bivol. You don't lose any respect in your community.
Not just that, he's a 168. He's fought. I know Benavidez is a big 168, but he's a 168er. Canelo's highlight career, the best part of his career, has been at 160 or 168. You're undisputed. You've been the longest reigning undisputed champion at 168. When you retire, you will be known as one of the all-time great 168s. That's your thing. So to lose to Bivol, who's one of the greats at 175, is not a massive shame.
No, but I mean,
but it will be. But
the casual fan doesn't know about weight classes or anything. The casual fan knows that one person is Mexican, and
I think that Mexicans, there are casual boxing fans, but I think that Mexicans generally are a little bit more educated about boxing than, say, the average British person.
Probably, maybe, I don't know.
So I think that they're not taken away from. I think it harms him in Mexico more losing to Benavidez for a number of reasons. One of them is cultural, but one of them is also size.
I think that size argument pause was only used because Canelo lost. Because if Canelo won, I don't think people would have.
Sorry to skip some of the comments, but AC, how can you say Katie's about to get robbed when she's won the last 2 fights and one of them is extremely dubious?
Maybe 2 of them were dubious.
And the Pursuit fight, and Katie Taylor has robbed more boxers than Don King. Do you know what I'm saying? So, do you know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Do you know what I mean? So, saying Katie Taylor's about to get robbed, even if she did get robbed, I would feel no empathy because she's justice me once because she's been robbing people forever. Do you know what I mean? So, I meant old age debate whether Somalis are African or Arab in terms of social identity, but we are black by race 100%. I agree. I always forget AB Somali, my guy, man. Yeah, ain't Turkey's money. That's why they tried to do the deal with Dana White, probably to cut costs and control everything.
I said that.
I thought boxing stories that stay in memories are a thing that didn't make sense, like Roy Jones becoming champion for junior middleweight up to heavyweight.
I don't know what he's trying to say there.
I think he's trying to say like it's an amazing story.
Oh,
it is an amazing story. You're being obtuse for no reason. I actually want to get you on a live stream because normally you're sensible, but you're being obtuse for no reason. It would be an amazing story for Crawford to go all the way up to 168, but
that's not the narrative that they're selling.
That would be an amazing story. But we're talking about you're focusing on Crawford. We're focusing on Canelo. Before this fight was announced, there is no way in the world more people were asking for Canelo before David Benavidez went to 175, before he fought David Morrell, before all of these things. There were more people putting pressure on Canelo to go. Canelo never came out and said, I'm not fighting Crawford. He never came out and said that. He came out and made a statement saying, I'm not fighting Mexicans because he didn't want to fight Benavidez. Benavidez is at 168 and you are the undisputed
And then he
168.
went to fight a Mexican after that.
And then he went on to fight Mexicans afterwards, by the way, by fighting Jaime Munguia. So that is the conversation that we're having. That is the conversation. There was probably an 18-month period, maybe 2-year period, where people were saying David Benavidez is the next big 168er, and Canelo found multiple excuses not to fight him, and eventually he went on to go to 175. And in fact, Turki kind of hinted, I don't think he directly said, but he hinted that David Benavidez fight with Canelo could be part of this free fight deal,
which I don't now
which I now don't think is going to happen. That was just a sales tactic, because like I say, the one thing that rich people want more than anything else is more money. Pacquiao starting from very low weight class up to middleweight. Crawford is an all-time great.
Don't necessarily agree with that.
If he says jumping up 2 weight classes to fight a super middleweight, I'm not buying it. Again, you're focusing on the wrong thing.
I don't think that's necessarily true, by the way.
What do you mean?
I think in Turkey's case or in Saudi's case, I don't think it's a money thing. I think it's a power thing.
I think it's both.
I think
they could.
You know how gangster is to come to America and tell Americans what they have to do, what you're doing. That's gangster, bro. It's more than money. You can't put a price on that, blood.
They can, because they'll extract that in money. They will extract that in money.
I'm talking not money that makes an emotional difference to you, though, does it?
Nothing makes no. These people have no soul. They've got no emotions.
Oh my days.
Making it extreme.
Go on.
Making it extreme by saying Usyk versus Inoue should happen is so wrong. They were comparing Pacquiao and Mayweather when Pacquiao was 135.
No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. No, bro, you can't say that to me. You can't. That no, they wasn't, bro.
Not at that.
They had mutual opponents.
Also, the point I'm trying to make is, yeah. Stop typing, so I can feel from Ohio that you're still typing. Stop typing. Man were not demanding. I'm talking about demanding. I'm talking about putting pressure on Mayweather to fight Pacquiao until Mayweather had cleared out a lot of his division.
By the way, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, everybody in the chat. We're going to be live tomorrow for the Shakur Stevenson fight as well, but go on.
That had cleared out his division, and Pacquiao had proven himself at the weight class that Mayweather was at. He'd moved up and he'd proven himself, and then that fight happened. They were not asking for the jump from 2 weight classes. That would have been over like a 4 or 5 year period.
I also don't understand how that's even true, because Pacquiao decided to move to 54 and fight 54. He fought Cotto at 54. He fought Mosley at 54. He fought De La Hoya at 54.
They both
had mutual opponents, yes. Bro. So what? Yeah. That's stupid, yeah. Bro. That is so
who's
stupid.
Canelo fought at one? Who's Crawford fought at 168? Has he fought David Morrell? Has he fought Munguia? Who's he fought at 168? Do we have one mutual opponent, which is Amir Khan?
And that was at 54.
And that was at 54. I watched Amanda Serrano beat the brakes of Katie Taylor in their first fight.
I don't know about that. I don't know about beat the brakes. I don't know, but she won though. She won. I thought she won that fight still. I think the first fight was way more, because there was one round where I thought Katie Taylor was going to get stopped.
But I will concede the fact that the best fight for Canelo isn't Crawford. You're right. The best fight, it could be Pacquiao fought Cotto at 147.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That's even more.
Wait, Pacquiao fought Cotto at 147. Did Floyd fight Cotto at 147 or 54? I don't know. I don't remember. I can't remember.
147 as well.
I know they both fought. I don't remember.
Cotto would be a very small 154.
He fought at 54.
Cotto
fought Margarita at 54, I think.
He was a small 154 though.
Yeah, but he fought a lot of fights at 54.
Oh my days, who's trying to watch Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano again? For fuck's sake, did they even have a training camp? How is this fight so soon?
Sino 7's got no chill for the man,
Trying to get the watch time, Sino 7. What on for you, bro? Let's get it on. MTK said he's right. It's about power. I live here. You live in Saudi.
You live in Saudi.
If you live in Saudi, we've got some questions to ask.
If you live in Saudi,
this is why your name's MTKT and not no government name.
Yeah, bro. If you live in Saudi, fam, go to a place where you're free, fam. Because right where you're staying, you ain't free, blood.
Nah, you're moving a bit mad. How did Savannah Marshall?
How are they free?
I don't know. I ain't been there. You tell me.
Bro,
how did Savannah Marshall?
I'm asking you. If you are under monarchy, you have to do as you're told. So that's not freedom, bro.
How did Savannah Marshall only win 2 rounds? All the USA fighters winning tonight. Even if Katie looks better than the last 2 fights, she won't get the decision. I think it should have been closer than Savannah Marshall winning 2 rounds. But the women's boxing rounds, AC, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but women's boxing rounds are almost impossible to score. Like they're so scrappy, they're not clean. There are very few times that I've really seen one woman outclass another woman from a technical boxing perspective. I just haven't seen it very much in a 2-minute period. Maybe 2 minutes just isn't a long enough time to see it. I don't know.
It's dead, isn't it?
You're just like the quality shit. That's it.
Yeah, it's dead, isn't it?
What happened to Baln-Gardner?
I thought she was fighting now, but maybe I'm wrong.
So this is. Oh no, it is coming up. It's coming up.
Yeah.
Baln-Gardner, Miranda.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, AC Baln-Gardner should be coming up in a second. Pacquiao WBA rankings. Jake Paul cruiserweight shows everything that is for money for these organizations. 100%.
To be honest with you, though, like Jake Paul's a smart guy, blood. I can't even lie, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Flipping genius, bro.
100%. MTK said, "What questions do you have about living in Saudi?"
I don't need it. I don't want to know nothing about living in Saudi. I don't want to live there. Why would I want to live in Saudi?
Fair enough.
Why would I want to live in Saudi?
Simon 7 said MTK. He's an MTK Global Donny, probably hiding in Saudi to avoid extradition.
Oh my
God, no chill.
Oh,
Zero chill.
I told you, Simon 7 ain't got no chill for the man, bro. This guy comes every
MTK
week.
Every week Simon 7 comes.
Simon 7's got pulled in the clip, bro.
If we think of any questions, we'll come back to you. Does Crawford belong in an all-time great though, in your guys' opinion? I mean,
I think he's got all-time great accomplishments.
Yeah,
I'm saying so.
Yeah, been here for 20 years. He said.
Good luck, mate. Good luck. You're better than me, fam. I couldn't be there for 20 days, blood.
Yeah, I think undisputed. You know, I don't like the way that people attack him. I've seen a lot of the Canelo fans talking about how he couldn't deal with Madrimov. Madrimov's a very, very good boxer. Very crafty, very technical, good ring generalship. Those things are difficult to break down. Madrimov was really, really good in the first half of the fight against Virgil. And then the game plan kind of came apart and Virgil was very, very good. But again, Virgil's good. I wouldn't, if Virgil went up to 168 right now, he'd probably beaten Canelo. So I don't like they're throwing this at Crawford like it's like bro, look at my babes, man, on the right, man. Oh my days, man. But yeah, like they're throwing this at Crawford. Like, right. Yeah, that's
nice.
That's that Virginia thing, man. Look up her Instagram, man.
What's her name?
Virginia. She'll probably come up straight away. Yeah, I told you to come up straight away. Top one there.
The Venezuelan thing.
Yeah, the Venezuelan thing.
She's nice.
That's what I said, bro. That's what I said. Like my the peak thing, bro. That's like maybe not my number one, but like that's the thing I come back to on a regular.
Like I don't really like watching girl like that anyway.
No, I hate you. What do you like watching? Keep it to yourself.
I don't really like watching girl that I can't see in it.
But you can see her in it
in person where I can actually ignore in that.
If I'm going to America as regular as you, I'm chatting to these kind of things. I don't know.
I try. But you gotta understand, I don't like window shopping, bro. I would draw a gal and try chat to them in person. Having them saved on my phone is pointless.
If Crawford beats Canelo, he's top 20 of all time, maybe.
Of all time, maybe. Bro, you lot are chatting shit, fam. Maybe. Bro, if Crawford beats Canelo, bro, Crawford is in the top 10 easily. Maybe top 5, bro. What are we talking about, bro? That's freeweight undisputed. Are you mad? Come on, bro. No one's ever done that in boxing. What?
All time.
All time. I think it depends, innit? Because are we talking about peak for peaks, or are we talking about overall career? If we're talking about overall career, then he's top 10. If you're talking about peak, if you're talking about peak for peak, like a mystery, if they were to fight each other pound for pound list, then that's where it gets a bit techie. Because I don't think
it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way. But in terms of a career,
I don't think it works that way.
Then he's definitely top 10.
There's no point saying Henri wouldn't be great if he played in this era.
I mean, bro, there's a world that Pacquiao becomes a world champion again at 50.
Yeah.
He's fighting for a world title next week.
We're talking about Pacquiao like he's gone. He ain't even gone.
Literally.
He's coming back against Barrios. So I think people are disrespecting Barrios a little bit, but that's a different conversation. If Crawford has had that, it won't happen. What won't happen? Crawford beating Canelo?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know about that.
What can Canelo do better than Crawford, though, right now?
I feel like a lot of people are asking the question of the best version of Canelo versus the best version of Crawford. And if that's the situation, Canelo wins.
Yes.
But this ain't the best version of Canelo.
Correct.
That's the problem.
This Canelo can't move. Like that's the biggest thing. Right now, I don't think he can't wrestle better than Crawford. I don't think he's got a better jab than Crawford. I think he's got a better hook than Crawford. I don't think
he's got great ring IQ anymore. I don't even think he has great desire. Like when he fought Skull, he didn't even look like he wanted to fight.
But it's because he knew he was going to get the win.
Yeah, this is the real queen right now. Alycia
Baumgardner. Watching Baln-Gardner come in. Baln-Gardner has skills. I think she's one of the few female fighters I've ever seen use a jab in a fight. We were just talking about
it. Real small though. I see her
moving her waist easy.
I see her in Vegas, bro. She's
5'6".
I'm talking about physique. I can lift her up and deal.
You're Jamaican, you should be able to lift up big girl anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's a
in
great
that's
in our DNA still.
But bro, I be doing my thing, yeah. I pick up something bigger than obviously you've seen.
Yeah.
I pick up from under the knees and I did like on your ears, yeah. Do you know what's mad, yeah? When it's not a strong back thing, I can't do it.
I'm gonna think, bro, if you ask me to lift up dead weight, I ain't lifting it. You see when I'm thinking, I lift up the center of the earth, bro. Are you mad, fam?
I didn't even lift up the girl. I'm pushing down the planet. It's mad,
fam.
Do you know what I'm saying? For a big man thing.
The gravitational pull is different when you're digging up a gal, bro.
Yeah, Jamaicans are built different, but it's why gal be flying to Jamaica to have minimum wage workers flipping rub their batty on a raft and them kind of things. That's what I'm gonna do in the summer, you know. It's go rub up batty for
20 cents.
No, I'm for free stuff. Talking about. Facts, easy to get numbers, but another thing to get a date or a beat. Yeah, that's true. You got to convert those leads.
I can't lie. Sino 7.
Sino's always mad, bro. Sino 7's been in the live telling us he's out in the club right now. There's bare Filipino things. Why are you in the live, bro?
I can't lie. Sino 7. Yeah, we need to meet. When we do a meet and greet, you have to be there still.
Sino definitely from the hood, man. I can't remember. I feel like he's from Northwest. I can't remember. I was gonna go Saudi for a fight, but
I don't.
But it's going to be like 1800 for them. Don't. For me, them man don't like black man.
Bro,
obviously, I've been to Saudi, but I've been to Dubai 4 times, and they didn't treat me like a second-class citizen.
Dubai isn't the same as Saudi.
That's what I was going to say.
Tell me that.
That's what I was going to say. Saudi's obviously known to be a lot stricter, and I did see some people in Dubai treating some of the black people like second-class citizens, but I don't know how much that was. I don't know how much that was a race thing, and how much that was it was like a hotel manager and a hotel concierge. And it was
Ravage. This is what you got to do. Go and watch my video on Saudi boxing when I fresh came off the plane. I was like 2-3 days off the plane. The video's up and it explains all the F3 that happened when I was out there. Don't watch boxing over there, bro.
Shane didn't enjoy his experience.
I've been to so many countries to watch boxing, and trust me, Saudi's by far the worst.
Was it about the actual night or was it the week?
I suppressed the thoughts. The video's out. I suppressed the thoughts. I don't even want to talk about it. It's disgusting. The worst part for me, I told you, was when they were bowing to their prince, bro. I can't do that, bro.
Does everyone have to do that?
Not every. I didn't.
I'm just asking. Because I took my dad to the
rugby.
People
were doing it willingly.
Because I took my
that's what was scary.
I took my dad to the rugby, and we all stood up and clapped when the teams came. My dad's big into rugby, innit? But he's Jamaican, so he stood up and clapped when the team were coming out, and then it's all middle class white people around, and they said, right, and now for the national anthem, my dad just sat down. And everyone was looking at us because obviously all the people stood up to. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? My dad don't give a fuck. He's like, no. He just sat down and folded his arms like in protest.
Alycia Baumgardner,
you know what I'm saying?
Coach.
Man looks like a beefed up MVP blood. Look at him. Like MVP crossed with Debo.
He looks like Debo a little. Like some anorexic Debo.
That's better. Rest in peace, Debo as well, man.
Shut up.
For me, Crawford should have fought Boots, and then Canelo, he'd be top 5. And also, while he was fighting Boots, Canelo should have fought Benavidez. But Nathaniel's telling us that nobody wanted that fight, and this is the fight everyone wanted, apparently. So, that's what it is. Sugar Ray Robinson got to be number 1 of all time for me.
It's difficult for me to say that. I didn't see that guy fight, so it's difficult for me to say.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
For me,
that's like when you ask someone like, "What's your favorite movie? What's the best movie of all time?"
They win.
Yeah. saying?
But you can
you've never seen it, like you've never seen
to
that.
be fair with it, that's slightly different though, isn't it? Because like you didn't live in that culture to know what Robinson was doing, innit?
But it's not like you could watch Gone with the Wind now. We can't watch Robertson now.
Facts. We can watch him, but it's the difference when it's live, innit?
Nah, man, I can't watch him, bro. He looks like his fights look like a fucking 2D drawn 1930s Disney movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a GIF. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like that. Don't look real. Do you know what I mean? We're going into round one. Baln-Gardner versus Miranda. This is 12-1 and age 38. Baln-Gardner best piece her up, blood. Girl, this Chung, yeah. Yes, I'm saying Chung because I'm an old man, yeah. Why she is boxing, I do not know, bro. Just be a model, bro.
Bro, just be my wife, bro. So I can push, boy. So I can just
push down the earth.
Push down the earth. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you not want pitney, bro. That's another thing I realized about these American gal, you know. American gal don't get no pitney, you know. These men are workless over there in America, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, but it's because there's too much lithium in their water and all that kind of thing.
Literally, bro. You
got on their way to beat a thing and stop at Dairy Queen and get donuts and all kind of
literally, you man don't look after your woman. Look at people like Aaliyah. Aaliyah's just getting not Aaliyah. What's the girl's name? No, man. Ashanti.
Oh, Ashanti.
She's getting pickney now.
Yeah.
She had a career as well. 3-4 So you think that's gonna stop me?
No, of course, but like that could have been by her choice, like in terms of contraception. But I'm saying that if you got a thing that looks like Baln-Gardner just in the hood, you gotta breed that out, man.
The only thing I was gonna say is Gervonta Davis is, but boy.
Been saying Canelo needs additional trainer in his corner or to add something new. Additional trainer, but he needs new knees. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro just needs a whole leg transplant.
His knees are broke up like his name's Lily Phillips, bro. It's mad, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's got them Talisa knees. It's cute, bro. Bro just came for a date right now. A mature, proper posting, interior designer and that. If we go on a second date, gonna have her talking that good talk, if you know what I mean. Bro, if Ricky was here, if Ricky could sign 07, we've got the second channel, Only Facts Extra, where we talk about all the controversial topics in that, yeah? Like, I got white bread in this on it. Ricky, he's an Essex boy, bruv. Ricky, he just moves mad, bruv. He just moves mad. Like,
you see how clean this fight is? Not one initiated clinch. You wanna know why? Because this girl actually focuses on footwork and distance. I bet you Alycia Baumgardner can drive.
With the manual as well.
Bro. I have a stick that's manual still.
What's the title of the video, Shane? That's a good question. Find it on your phone. Find it on your phone. And you can and then find it on your phone and put it in the chat.
But I'll find that shit.
Yeah. My bridging went there and got sick. Got a sick bug due to the temperature drop from being outside in the hot sun and inside an AC on the 7. Yeah, but that's mad hot countries. It was the same in Dubai. You do get a bit of it. It's not, you ain't get a bug. If your brother got a bug, he's a fassie, bro. You'll get a bit of a. It's true, bro. You'll get a bit of a.
That's what you get is a fassie.
Bro, you get a fucking bug like that. Come on, man. But you will get like a bit of a blocked nose. You'll get a bit of a.
The government take the video down.
You know, Shane's been getting abuse and getting threats from people from South.
I found it. Boxing in South.
Nah, put it in the chat. Just share it in the chat.
I don't want people to go to the video now. I want people to stay in the.
They're gonna go to the video now. Don't watch that, man. Everything's Chris. Nathaniel said this is the first women's fight of the night where I actually saw a jab.
I told you, Alycia Baumgardner actually fights clean. She doesn't initiate clinch. That's why I think she'll piece up Katie Taylor as well.
She's not active right hand. Then. Good right hand. Katie Taylor's not active enough anymore, but Katie Taylor, when she was younger, was very active. You couldn't hit her just because she was throwing punches. The punches were shit and they weren't coordinated, but they were just a barrel.
Look at that right hand. Oh, she got dropped.
Oh, it's a slip. It's ruled as a slip. That's very lucky to be ruled as a slip because
there was a punch you landed at the same time.
Baln-Gardner is not complaining. Now she's actually so buff, like.
Brother, you don't understand. When I saw her in person, you don't understand. I was talking to her for a time. But the only thing what happened was I told you the situation. I was with a girl at the time, bro.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do nothing. It's mad.
You will get used to it. Yeah, 100% you'll get used to it. It's the same in any hot country. It's nice. Like you just obviously the outside in the desert is so hot and then everywhere's got aircon. Every car, every building, every apartment, every hotel, every shopping center, everything that isn't outside has every off license corner shop.
What?
We're just talking about the Middle East. because I'm talking about obviously MTK said he lives there, so you get used to it. But yeah, even in Dubai, the same. It's just you're hot then cold, but it's nice, man. I find it nice.
Nah, bro.
Being real, bro. It's just like you're just being negative. It's like being in Jamaica and you're in the hot busting sun and you jump into a pool. It's nice, man.
You can't compare them countries.
I knew you were going to say that. This Miranda's decent, you know. This Miranda's not terrible, bro. Ooh,
they both exchange.
Miranda looks a little bit more heavy-handed. I think Baln-Gardner can probably land more. Obviously, Miranda's bigger.
I was gonna say that
she's whipping her head back when she does land, though. That's what I always look at when I'm punching or when I'm boxing. When I land a jab,
this is the first fight that I ain't
this is a good quality fight. The worst thing is this is going to be the best fight of the night because this is going to be better than the main event.
Oh, we already know that main event.
They're doing the Canelo Crawford according to Nathaniel, the fight everyone was asking for 3 years ago. Everyone was demanding this fight. When Crawford fought Spence and beat him, everyone said, right, now Canelo. Literally. When are you fighting Canelo? Who said that?
Who's going to be next?
Who said
the problem is...
Find me the tweets. Find me the tweets of the videos.
Who wins this fight? Who's going to be next? Like, what? Pivotal.
Ask Nathaniel. Nathaniel, if Canelo beats Crawford, if Crawford beats Canelo, who would you want him to fight next?
Pataya, Usyk. I'm trying to generally, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we saying? He's gonna go from lightweight to heavyweight.
Did Shaq move to Alycia talking mad when she was on his podcast?
He was.
Shaq's man professional, bro.
But
Shaq, he's an animal.
But to be fair, Shaq is a big old black man, bro. What is he doing with that? Like, come on, bro. Yeah.
But he likes petite things as well. That's the worst thing. I see him in date enough things. He likes petite things. It's like he likes Canelo versus Crawford.
I don't care what
Canelo versus Crawford. Then after that, Tyson Fury. No, Nathaniel, I'm being serious because after you're saying that after he beat you're saying after he beat Spence, man wanted to see him move up and fight Canelo. So who's next? Big man thing. The other fight isn't bad either. I said the same thing. That Miranda, she's from Madrid. She's
good right hand.
She's not bad. Then he could fight John Jones. Look, Nathaniel's realised how silly he is.
You know the thing is with Alycia Baumgardner, she tries to throw a jab, but like her physical anatomy isn't that great. Like she's got really short arms. There's not much she can do.
What she's doing is smart. She can't land the jab right on a bigger fighter, so she's using the jab as a rangefinder, and then she's coming over the top of the right hand. That's what she's going to have to do. But if Miranda can time that right hand too, then you're in problems. Do you mean?
That's
just like that.
Right hand,
so Baln-Gardner, for me, needs a little bit more lateral movement. Do you mean?
She's winning the fight, to be honest.
Needs a little bit more sideways movement.
I think she's winning the fight.
Texas saying the same thing as everybody else. I'm unable to score women's fights for some reason. It's just odd. It's almost like a different sport.
I think
women's sport. I think all women's sports are different sports. You cannot
other than track and field. Like 100 meters is 100 meters, bro. You can't.
Yeah. I think most women's sports are different sports. You look at them differently. You know what I'm saying? Man ain't gonna see 175 mile an hour serve in a women's game. So it's gonna be different.
Facts.
It's fine. It's not better or worse. It's just different. You have to put your head on and watch it differently. That's it.
I made a statement a few years ago that boxing and female sports should be more sexualized because then it'll get more viewers. I think it should though.
Well, it's down to the women if they want to be sexualized or not. I can't sit here and tell Alycia Baumgardner she needs to be.
No, she don't need to be because, bro, she's already on a mad level. But look, you got Bonnie Blue earning 20 million a month, bro.
Yeah, but some of these boxers don't want to earn 20 million a month if it means they're going to be sexualized. They don't want to do that.
Bruv, you want to earn as much as LeBron? That's the method of...
No, I remember after Spence, he was on Joe Rogan and he was mentioning fighting the winner of Charlo and Canelo. I swear on my life, I can pull it up. Yeah, pull up that video. But even if that's true, you were saying that the general populace were asking for the fight. I do not remember this.
Yeah,
I follow boxing religiously. He's a boxing journalist.
I wasn't around. I wasn't around.
You must have been in South.
I must have been.
I was in Gaza.
I wasn't around, bro.
Because
I missed that conversation.
Yeah, 100%.
I missed that conversation.
I heard that Spence might retire, but I think that's the end.
Might retire.
Spence is finished.
He's already retired. What do you mean, bro?
He got retired by Crawford.
I said Matt retired like he fought last week.
Miranda, I think, is growing in confidence, Shane. I think Baln-Gardner could be in some trouble.
I don't know about that. I genuinely don't know about that.
Oh, it's a great uppercut. A great right hand uppercut from Baln-Gardner. Miranda needs to keep it at range because Baln-Gardner's got the
faster hands are gonna say when you're exchanging in the pocket, you're gonna lose
Mm.
because she's just way more athletic. She's just a black
Low
fighter.
key, Crawford is only fighting Canelo because Spence was heavily linked with a Canelo fight. I don't think so.
Nah,
I think Canelo's a fascio and he's gonna just Canelo's a fasci and he's not fighting the man at 168. He's not fighting the guys at 168.
I think he round 3 to
Miranda.
Fair.
I thought they might do. She's landing some of the more eye-catching punches is the problem.
I don't know about that. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's been actually a good fight. I can't even lie. I do think though, Alycia Baumgardner should get the benefit of the doubt because she's actually. I don't know. It's tough. I felt she was landing the cleaner and sharper punches, but maybe because of Miranda's actually putting her weight into punches.
Yeah.
And it actually might have more of an effect. But then she's fighting in reverse more than Alycia, so I don't know. She's now coming forward.
Yeah.
But I think Alycia Baumgardner has pretty much dictated the pace of the fight.
I don't want to sexualize these female boxers, but is Alycia Baumgardner the most attractive boxer in the world?
I would make the argument that she's the most attractive sportswoman in the world.
I have a soft spot for Sha'Carri Richardson.
Nah, I don't.
I do.
Sha'Carri's not on Alycia Baumgardner's level still.
I do have a soft spot for her, I'm not gonna lie. But Miranda's getting the better of her this round. This is definitely a Miranda round.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Baumgardner had that one uppercut at the beginning of the round, but then since then she's been going backwards.
But I don't think anything landed. These rounds are too fast, bro.
That's what I said, bro. It's so difficult, man.
Who's that black girl over there? I should have gone to this, you know. Spare black girl over there. It's Chocolate City.
Hey, yo.
What's Chocolate City?
Like the Magic Mike thing.
What, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Magic Mike is?
No.
It's like the male strippers thing.
Oh, swear?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that, you know.
Hey, trust me, Richardson is Piff. I can't like, yo, I think she's like ghetto Piff, like. Do you know what I mean? She's Council Estate ghetto Piff.
I get what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
I get
Baumgardner's more.
I get what you mean. Like,
Baumgardner's a bit more Mayfair.
You can rags out Richardson. You understand?
Yeah,
you can rags out.
But she's got to put you in position sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
on a yard girl.
Yeah. She looks like a yard girl.
Yeah.
Or like a Trini gal, maybe something like that.
Yeah, I hear what you mean.
Nah,
cool.
she's done.
She's in a high a sport that's populated by a lot of Jamaicans. So she got a lot of respect for Jamaica. Apparently, she had a Jamaican man at one stage.
I believe that 100%. Can't believe you man are talking up this fight. It's so shit. This is not a shit fight.
But you lot didn't see the fight.
This is not a shit for women's boxing. This is not a shit fight. This is a good fight. In terms
of technique and ability, I'm actually seeing proper technique and ability.
You never
can actually close your eyes and think this is Shakur Stevenson fighting.
You're never watching a women's fight and expecting a knockout. It's knockouts are rare in boxing. Period. Only about 50% of boxing ends in a knockout.
I just don't want to see a lot of clinches. That's what I don't like about Katie Taylor.
Yeah,
it's just bare.
This is gonna sound so stupid, yeah, but we're nearly halfway through the fight and both their hair is still pretty much intact. Literally. That tells me that it's a better fight. Literally. Katie Taylor's hair's always.
This girl's face looks like she's been in a flipping gangbang, bro.
Oh my days. All the reporters in Fight Hype and others were asking him while he was leaving the Canelo Charlo fight to fight the winner, and I have a bunch of times of him being asked to fight Canelo or Boots. I understand that. But again, you're focusing on Crawford. I'm telling you that everybody was putting pressure on Canelo to fight Benavidez.
Why are we still talking about this?
I'm just telling you.
I don't know. Nathaniel must have got paid by Turkey blood.
That's a damn shame.
What is he talking about?
The gangbang comment.
It's true though. Nah, that was a good.
I ain't seen a gal's face after a gangbang. Is this what you've been doing?
That's a flipping line, Nick. Don't say that. That is a lie.
I just asked you a question.
I literally just saw your browser history. I'm joking.
Ain't no shame in my game.
I'm joking.
It's a tough
one. This has actually been a better round for Miranda.
Yeah.
I give this round to Miranda, therefore.
I know you don't like the she's walking her back argument, but for me, it's ring generalship. And the more you know, you can win rounds off ring generalship. You can. That might actually be Crawford's last professional fight. What? Because you think he's going to retire, or because you think he's going to get?
He probably will retire.
Yeah.
That girl's face looked mashed up though. Maybe her face looked mashed up before the fight.
I think it did look a bit mashed up before. Also, she's Spanish, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the lighter skinned you are, a lot of the time, the more it's going to kind of show. Do you know what I mean, like the redding, the bruising? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can concede that Crawford isn't the best choice for Canelo, but don't say the conversation started happening recently. I mentioned it when you lot started trolling. That's why he's still bringing it up. He's taking it to heart.
Yeah, bro. The fan is cool, bro. Don't be upset, fam.
I'm doing the basics.
I don't want to say wavelength.
Abdullah Bass is fighting my boy Sam Noakes, man. Just tell him to bring his A game, because if Sam knocks him out, Nathaniel, you're never gonna hear the end of it, bro. I want a £20 super chat.
Literally.
Pound sterling as well, not no dollars. Don't bring me no lira.
Where's he from again? I swear
Ohio.
No, but he's from an African country.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
forgot.
I don't want no African money.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't want to see Nelson Mandela on my money, bro.
100%.
Literally.
Yeah, I don't want no money that like the paper it's printed on is worth more than the currency.
Literally,
I don't want it.
None of that. None of that.
£20 GB sterling if Sam Noakes was to knock
He that round to Baln-Gardner. Who's scoring this fight?
It's unofficial though, isn't it? Paying in shillings and that. I lie, bro. Less than a Raheem, blood.
Literally. Raw.
Ooh, it's a big right hand.
Big right
That's
hand
what
from
about eye
Miranda.
catching.
That was a big right hand from Miranda.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, bro. In the other female fights, we're not even seeing no feints. These are fainting.
Literally.
I forgot that feints existed in boxing. I forgot this was a thing.
Yeah, that's actually a great point. I didn't see a feint in a woman's fight in my life. We're seeing a lot more clinching now, but I think that's just because they're starting.
I'll pay you $100 if someone screenshot that. Sino 7 screenshot. Man, them screenshot this. I will send you $100 if Sam Noakes wins, bro. That is never happening ever.
I don't think it's happening either.
That's not. I agree, but that's not the point. I got to back my boy in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's $100.
Them man are holding their feet and slugging it out. Now I feel that left hook might have hurt Miranda because she initiated the clinch straight away. But they slugging it out. She still looks fresh.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to the hairstylist, bro. Both of them. Because Miranda just got her hair kind of little braided in a ponytail, and it's still this Miranda. Where's she? Bitch, she's 38. I would have watched that fight before.
Literally, she could have fought.
She piece up Katie Taylor.
Nah, Katie Taylor would win.
She should have fought Chantelle Cameron.
Katie Taylor would win on robbery.
Yeah, that's how she always wins.
That girl is the definition of abs. Man, don't talk, man, rob.
Again, Baln-Gardner trying to get that right hand, which is Baln-Gardner's not setting any traps though, Shane.
I think she's just trying to walk this girl down.
You can't walk her down though.
She's walking her down. She just walked her down.
She's walking into punches too.
She is.
I'm talking about. She's got to set a trap because she needs Miranda to shoot first.
Yeah,
it's always like whoever shoots first loses a lot of the time.
Yeah, especially with someone who's got quicker hands.
I would like to ask the women if they would want, when they're fighting, like a sexy man to walk around with the card, like topless. So it's fair, innit? So we get a buff gal and they get like a good looking man.
Who's trying to watch no man?
No, I'm just saying, but they're women, innit? I'm just asking.
I'm not asking that. I'm not asking that. Would you do it?
No, I'm not.
Would you do it? Would you do a ring card?
I don't think I'm sexy enough.
But if you were in good shape and that, would you do it? And they paid.
But I do it. Yeah, of course I'll do that.
You do it?
Yeah, 100%.
So if they paid like 2 bills, 3 bills.
Nah, you got to pay more than that.
A band.
Might be 5 bags.
5 bags.
Yeah.
You do it?
Yeah, 100%.
Just wear only facts.
100%.
Hey,
only fact shorts and topless and that. Yeah, 100%.
Would you ever do male stripping?
I've done shit like that before.
Swear.
Yeah.
Rotted.
Oh,
dirty freak, you know.
I've done shit like that before. But I told you what I used to
yeah. Man's a dirty freak, you know.
Nick, just for
reference, that is a great right hand from Baln-Gardner, but then Miranda.
This is why F-Tex is the GOAT. Nick, just for reference, $100 is £74.08, by the way. Thank you. Nathaniel, I'm not betting you anymore, yeah, because you already said I will send you $100 if Sam Noakes wins.
Yeah.
You didn't say bet me. You just said you will send me $100 if Sam Noakes wins.
That's that's on
screenshot that. F-Tex a screenshot that. Bro, I saw Turkey wearing a PSG shirt and they're owned by Qatar. I swear them two have beef. Bro, all of this, you man ain't understanding. This is like Drake. It's like Drake and Kendrick's beef to sell records. Like, bro,
I wouldn't even say Drake and Kendrick.
It's like them. This is like them. It's like them Soldier Boy, Bow Wow beefs.
This is Skepta and Lucas Joyner, fam.
Lucas, his name's Joyner Lucas.
Wherever his name.
Men walking around with the ring card in 3/4 length jeans, shorts, no top, SMH, allow it. Bro, I'm just trying to for the gal in it. Maybe a lot of these gal are gay. I don't know. Baln-Gardner had to initiate that clinch. Luckily for her,
I know Clarissa Shields ain't gay.
Luckily for her, Miranda was off balance.
That was a left hook
hand. It's a good left hand. They're slugging it out.
That's a brilliant body shot.
Someone told me this wasn't a good fight. This is a great fight.
This is probably the best fight I've seen today.
This is better than a lot of men's fights. This is pure sexism to say this is not a good fight.
Literally. You know, some man just like watching man in it. So
fair enough.
I don't like Baln-Gardner.
I don't like Baln-Gardner as being forced to fight a different fight than her style.
No, but you know what? Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to. She couldn't establish the jab. The girl's got long arms and she can actually fight.
Yeah.
So she actually has to.
If she tries to grab off the back foot, Miranda's going to box her head.
Literally.
She's a good fighter. She's got the physical advantage.
I can't lie. Alycia Baumgardner showed me good ability to adjust.
Yeah.
Like, she held her feet. I actually thought she won that round as well.
I think she won that round as well, for me, yeah.
It's a good fight, though.
They're pretty slow to get the... the stool into the corner. Every round, I thought,
got 2 minutes. I think they don't realize they got 2 minutes.
Every round they take ages. The gal is standing there waiting for the stool. Just put the stool in there quickly, man.
It's Derek James, isn't it?
Nick, a suggestion of such blasphemous concept is mad gay. It's not. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, trust me, bro. I'm telling you, this guy's a kinky guy, bro.
It's not blasphemy. I'm not religious, so there's no blasphemy in my house. I don't believe in.
You believe in effing pom pom, though, don't you?
Yeah, of course. But
okay, that's blasphemy.
I was just asking the guy. Say no more.
Literally, bro.
Say no more.
I'm Jamaican. Anything that doesn't deal with, because the only religion we have in Jamaica is pom pom.
What is my man? Man's throwing around an Argentina flag, but remember Spanish.
That is the biggest religion, pom pom. That's the biggest religion in Jamaica. Every Jamaican can agree to that
and pray to it.
And lie with it. Yeah, at least.
But never eat it.
They'll never eat it. Never eat it. Still, never eat it.
Two types of Saudis you have: the Bedouins.
That's a great shot from Miranda. That is a great shot from Miranda. I thought that hurt Baln-Gardner.
She's too heavy-handed, bro. She's too big, too heavy-handed, and she's leaning on a big dog, lean on a man. So could be good. Them jabs ain't doing nothing, man.
Nobody got off the ropes, didn't it?
Nah, I get it. I get it. But yeah, I was taking no damage to Miranda. Miranda's still.
Of course not, but you got to get. That was a good body shot there. Oh, brilliant shot. And then backed up Miranda, and then Miranda hits a shot back. This is a good fight. Nip and tuck. I think Miranda's won this round, but
Miranda has made a fan out of me, and I'm a little bit annoyed that I haven't discovered her before.
I think this is good matchmaking, but bad matchmaking at the same time.
Nah, it's good. It's good. It's what Baln-Gardner needs. Like, these guys ain't got too long careers. There's not many dance partners out there.
She wanted to fight Clarissa. It'd have been a mad thing if she did, though.
This is the best preparation if you're going to fight someone like Clarissa, in my opinion.
Nah, Clarissa's way bigger than this gal.
I know she's way bigger and stuff like that, but I'm saying, what better preparation is there? This is the best preparation you're going to get.
That's a good shot from Miranda. Still, that's an even better one again from Miranda. Yeah, he's doing a good.
Told you, she's too heavy-handed for this, for your gal.
Why are you getting rid of these bots? And we have people in the chat that have that. Where's Ravage? Come on, Ravage, man.
Ravage is derelict in his duties, bro.
Ravage. Come on, man. Don't do this to us.
Two types of Saudis. You have the Bedouins, like the ones that from the desert and the villages. They are uneducated and can be racist. And then you have the Hadari. They're educated and open-minded.
Ooh, that's a great shot from whatever that black name is.
I feel like every country. The thing is, I want to believe you, MTK. But I feel like every country has their people that they would say are like the backbush. Mash up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go portball and say, yeah, them man from Westmoreland, them man, you know, I'm from Westmoreland. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's what it is, bro. Clarissa would kill Baumgardner. She better.
What are you saying, bro?
Who is the fighter in the black shorts? Alycia Baumgardner. I know, I know you just want her Instagram. Alycia Baumgardner.
Yeah, I got a picture of. I want to show you the picture that I have of her.
Yeah,
I'm just showing you.
I believe you got that.
Let me find it. I got bare dirty pictures in my phone.
Yeah, that's the same as me, bro. I am getting rid of them. If you go on the chat on your phone, you'll see they're gone. Oh, okay, 6.
Oh, love. You're doing well done, mate. Well done.
Oh, I've got the Irish fans there. They're all the Irish fans. I find Irish people sly annoying, I'm not gonna lie.
You man, you see that picture there?
Look how happy Shane is. Yeah, look at him. Oh, no, wait, put that picture up again. Look at the muscle definition in her arms versus Shane's. Shane, do some press ups.
I bet you I do more press ups than you
I
right
can
now.
promise you won't.
I bet you.
I promise you
I
won't.
bet more press ups than me right now. I bet. How much you in a bit?
I promise
How
you.
much you in a bit?
Do you know how many press ups I can do?
How much press? I can do 75 press ups right now.
No, you
I
can't.
promise you right now.
Well, why is it not translating to your arms? What's going on?
Bro, you don't understand. Bro, are you mad, fam? Are you mad, bro? By the way, that was at a different time. I was
Yeah,
much skinnier
that was
then.
years ago. Yeah.
So that's different. I was like much skinnier then.
We're in round 9. It's posturing that thing. She's trying to lean in.
No, she was leaning into me. That's what made it worse, bro. Because I was with the girl. Alycia got hit with a big shot there.
That was a 3-piece combo. No chips, no biscuit, no drink. Tap water only. Miranda just hit left, right, left.
Trust me.
Up, down, left, right. Unlock all the weapons and that. That is mad. How Alycia is still standing. I guess these guys ain't got too much power.
That is a great shot. Yeah, she won the last 2 rounds.
I said at the beginning of the fight that Alicia's going to land more punches, but Miranda's going to land the more eye-catching punches. And that's exactly what I'm saying. You know, them little tippy-tappy jabs, what's a judge going to think if Alycia lands 2 or 3 tippy-tappy?
I'm going to just start doing press-ups right now and have to show, man. I'm actually, like, when it comes to bodyweight exercises, pull-ups, press-ups, dips, bro, I'm literally...
I used to be the king of
That's my thing still. I don't, like, when it comes to actually moving a lot of weight, like, how much you bench or deadlift, I can't really do a lot, but that actual body weight, yeah, bro.
I used to smoke pull-ups. I'm shit at them now, but I can maybe do like 8 pull-ups now.
Pull-up,
I do 3-4 sets of 10 regular.
Pull-ups and dips and that. Dips, I can do dips all day, bro.
Dips, I can do dips all day. I'm heavy now, bro. I'm pushing 250 pounds.
Yeah, this has been a Miranda round. I can't lie. If Miranda wins the last round, she could make
this fight could go either way. This fight could go either way, and I could see Miranda winning this fight. And you know what? No matter who wins this fight, based on what we've seen so far, no robbery. I'm calling it now, no robbery, because there's been a lot of close rounds.
Yeah, definitely.
So I can't call it. Obviously, we want Baln-Gardner to win because she's buff, and you've got a picture of her, and we support her in that. But I never had Miranda today. But like, do you know what I'm saying? Coming into this fight, we're like, yeah, hopefully Baln-Gardner wins, but Miranda's been really good today. Really, really good. Bro, you're working with a very, very lightweight. It's not a flex. Oh, man, look at
Nathaniel. I can't even lie, yeah. I can't even lie, yeah.
Oh, look at that 3-piece.
You could never tell me about lightweight, bro. You could never tell me about lightweight, blood. Because you've been spending how long have you been on stream? An hour and 55 minutes. You've been on Canelo right now, bro. You've been riding the Canelo brigade, bro. So let's not move about lightweight, because when Canelo lifts you up and puts you in the air, fam, we know we know what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could never.
Then championship round for Baln-Gardner and Miranda.
I don't know how well she paced herself in this fight. Like,
I don't know how well the judges are gonna.
That was a good left hand from. That was even better than left hand. That was a great right hand.
Ooh, lovely. That's good boxing from Baln-Gardner. Really good boxing. She knows she's got to be aggressive. They must have told her in the corner, you might lose this fight. They are both fighting as though neither one of them believes they've quite won it.
Facts.
And that's the best.
I think up to this point, though, Baln-Gardner's landed the best punches in this round.
100%. 100%. We're not beefing your girl, you know. Don't worry.
No, you can't. It's not my girl. I ain't getting no pum pum from me.
I'm not cheating on my diet, bro. Shane saw it's all in my calories.
Nah,
literally all in my calories, bro.
Good body shot again from Baln-Gardner.
I literally saved the calories of the popcorn. 30 grams of popcorn.
Great shot from Baln-Gardner again.
150 calories.
Great shot from Baln-Gardner. Put in the work in this round. You wonder why she never done it in the rounds before.
This is 95 calories.
Maybe because she sees the finish line.
It's all part of the diet, trust me.
But you know, I'm talking about the fight, you're talking about calories.
Man, they accused me of cheating on my diet.
Who accused you? That's your own self.
Ravage.
What did Ravage say?
I'm not cheating on the diet. What is that?
Ravage, you do your job and start getting rid of these mods. Yeah, Baumgardner won this round.
100%.
The 100%.
They must have told her she's down on the cards. Nathaniel said Baln-Gardner is winning. I'd have her winning as well, but I could see...
It was a close fight, but I think this is definitely the best fight of the night.
Shane commentating like Chris Mannix, wouldn't be surprised if his scorecard is 100-90. Miranda wants to keep fighting, blood. She loves it.
Does Miranda think she won? I don't know
I
how
don't
to.
necessarily.
I don't know how to score women's boxing.
I don't know how to judge Spanish people's emotions, but I don't think that was. I think I won. I think that was just. I think that was more adrenaline of just like she's putting a fucking.
But then Alycia doesn't look like she won.
Alycia's the home fighter, though, right? So the expectation I feel like for herself is probably higher. She's the known fighter. She's closer to her prime. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they were expecting that Miranda to be as good as she was. Can you grab the? Okay, no, we're good. I think it's a close fight. I'll have it a close fight too.
I thought Baln-Gardner won, but I
think I'd have it Baln-Gardner, but it's close.
I don't know how to score women's boxing. So
the thing is as well, it's only 10 rounds. Do you know what I mean? So you got 5-5, a 6-4 is still very close. A 7-3 in a tight fight like that is still kind of close.
I would probably say 6-4 Baln-Gardner. I definitely would say other than that round, the round 8 and round 9, Miranda won, and then
round 10 was the clearest round of the fight.
Round 10, Alycia won.
Mm-hmm.
I think round 1, Alycia won.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was some like round 3, 4, 5. It was quite nip and tuck.
Yeah.
Like they were just doing back and forth.
Do you think Baln-Gardner beats Clarissa because she is a big piece of food?
Too big, man. That's who said that? Was that
Ravage? That's right.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, I do. Because
I'm telling you, Nathaniel's gonna want Canelo to fight flipping a new next, bro. Huh?
Clarissa. He'll do that as well, you know. Canelo.
Probably.
100%.
He'll fight Clarissa before he fights Benavidez.
Oh, 100%. There was everyone was asking for it.
Bro.
She was on Joe Rogan. She said she'd fight Canelo, so.
Bro, she got a better chance getting a fight with Tank. Because, boy, Tank doesn't discriminate.
Clarissa eating her for lunch, 100%.
That's a mad thing to say, though. That is a mad thing to say, because if you have a dirty man like me, that is a mad thing to say.
I'll be jealous of Clarissa.
Bro, you need to stop with that, bro. I told you to get them type of things out your diet, blood. That's the diet that you need to fix up. The pum pum yum. Man's moving like Leon Bailey, blood. Have you seen the DMs of the have you not seen what's going on with Leon Bailey?
No.
Oh my days. Apparently he must have been asking some girl to eat out his batty and all of them things there.
What?
Yeah, a girl released some DMs. Oh my days.
Did you hear about I don't want to say the name of the footballer because I don't know it's him, but it was the OnlyFans girl that's on. Have you seen that Simmers podcast?
Yeah.
The red one. It's just bare.
Yeah.
And she said there was a footballer from the youth team. He was young. He was youth / just breaking into the first team in Liverpool, and she had a gangbang scene, and he was saying to her, "Can you arrange the gangbang scene, but to be the guy receiving the gangbang?"
What guy? What football player?
Apparently, a man was saying it was my man, allegedly.
You're lying.
Allegedly. That's what she said.
Nah, fam.
That's light easy though.
That's not my team.
That's not my team, bro. It's not even my side of the country.
Alycia looks nervous.
I think she's meant to win this fight. She's the home fighter. She's the champion. Just gonna wait for this official announcement here.
Alycia.
Yes, Alycia got it.
To be fair, once I heard 98, 90, 92, I was like, that scorecard's way too wide. But I know for a fact you couldn't give Alycia only 3 rounds.
Yeah, that feels.
You couldn't give Alycia only 3 rounds because I could.
So the man is saying, was it Kwanzaa? I think it was Kwanzaa. I was thinking it was that you still. Well, you man got to do your own research, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not throwing dirt on man.
I got to check what the people in my saying. Oh, no one's talking about it.
No, this age ago. This like a year ago.
Oh,
it's like a known thing.
Oh, fairs.
Yeah, this like a known thing, bro. But it was mad, bro.
I can believe that. Still.
It was mad. I don't know.
Them light skinned men are different, bro.
Yeah,
can't really do them.
Them are weirdos, man. They're naturally. Spray said they're naturally born with mental health issues, isn't it?
But it's true, bro. I don't normally agree with young Spray, but he's actually telling the truth of that. He's actually telling the truth of that still. Like do you think maybe? Go on, say what you're gonna say. So you're gonna say?
Or do you maybe? our old producer was actually light skinned?
No, he wasn't though.
Well, even though he was brown skinned, maybe he was.
No.
No, that was something else. Was that
I don't think it had nothing to do with that.
was that something else then?
Huh?
Was it something else then?
I think
Okay.
one of ours, like one of our old producers.
Yeah.
Who,
The other one.
yeah.
The one with the belt.
No, man. Come on, bro.
I don't know, bro.
You do know,
At
bro.
the last.
Yeah.
At the last studio we had.
I'm trying to know. Cool. The one that was in a relationship of convenience.
But you think he's
Not him.
Oh, you mean
No, but I'm saying that was the same dynamic.
I don't see the dynamic.
In a sense, what were they saying they suffer from?
I don't know.
She just said they suffer from You said young
Yeah. Do you think she suffers from mental health?
Potentially.
No, definitely. I think she's just weird.
Bro, you know this is live.
Texas said, "Why are light skins so gay?"
That sounds like something Sad 7 would say, you know. That's something Sad 7 would say.
They said 8-2. But where is Bruno when you need him? That's got 3 new names on that list. Yeah, bro. Yeah, 8-2. 8-2 is wide.
Wide still.
8-2 is wide for sure.
Pause for the wide.
I mean, I said the 8-2 scorecard is wide, but Belanga told Shiraz that Turkey is your daddy. You had to accept the fight because he told you, and you really don't want the fight. That might be true. And Turkey and Shiraz have a weird connection, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of man that's Christian. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not like I want you to win because you're a Christian. Like, it's just, it's
facts,
man, bro.
Facts, facts. As Nick said,
bro.
you just got to convert to Islam, innit, to survive.
Do you know what might happen? Do you know what you might as well do, actually?
What?
If you convert to Judaism.
Boy, I ain't doing that. You can't even convert to Judaism. You have to be a born Jew.
It depends. There's arguments about that, but
yeah, I know, because some people say white people can't be original Jews and all that. Have you heard that argument? I've heard bare arguments. If you guys ever listen,
we both got like Israelite uncles, so
yeah, it's facts. You know what I'm saying? And you know them people like you guys ever listen to like Elijah Muhammad and his early teaching?
My uncle's name. His name's Carl, but he changed his name on WhatsApp to Elijah. So
yeah, like Elijah Muhammad had a lot of teachings about them people there still. Elijah Muhammad
killed my guy
in Malcolm X. I was more, you ever heard of Noble Drew Ali?
Yeah,
that's more like, you know what I'm saying. That's
certain groups can rewrite anything. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. If you convert to, you know what I'm saying, you know what it is already. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we can't even say that on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, they said YouTube's got a different name.
Well,
yeah, trust me, bro. I see people cancelled for less.
Man said they're searching on Google and that.
I wasn't gonna say it, bro. I wasn't gonna say it, bro. How are we gonna last? Honestly, how are we gonna last?
Google Chrome is funny.
That was YouTube. Have you not heard that?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that because we're on YouTube. That's why I use a different platform. But yeah, I'll try to.
No, but how are we gonna last, bro? How are we actually gonna last?
How we last so far?
I feel like, man that's got a big batty gal that's only been dealing with skinny things his whole life. How am I gonna last in this? How am I gonna last in this position? I can't last, bro.
Oh, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing left.
That's mad. That's like have you seen Silicon Valley?
Nah.
It's about starting a tech startup in California, and when all these companies are offering them funding, and one of the guys says to the CEO, he's like, "Richard, your whole life you've been an ugly chick, but now you're a hot chick with big tits and small nipples." Then you go, "Don't be a slut."
This is why we can't go nowhere. This is why we can't. This is you lot are, bro. You know what?
That's funny, bro.
Enjoy the last stream.
That's funny.
Facts Sports.
Nah, that's funny, bro.
I'm not laughing.
They might send Abby Summers to cancel us. I don't know. They might. I don't know.
Bro, this is why black people don't get nowhere in life, bro.
I don't know, innit?
What did Nathaniel say?
Don't play the J game. It's gonna mess everything up.
Trust me, bro. I keep telling this guy, bro. When you get cancelled by them man, you're done. You know, you're done, fam. You're done.
I was gonna say something insane. I know you're gonna say it.
Fam, I don't think I'm gonna last in this YouTube, bro.
What's the next topic on extra? That has to be a video on extra.
No. I'm
what will you man give us a topic?
I'm not doing any of that content, bro.
The Hey Arnold people, you ain't fucking with them.
Why Hey Arnold?
The little hat.
Oh my. Have you ever been to Stamford Hill?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Bro, if you don't ever go to Stamford Hill in London, yeah, it's not
Golders Green.
Golders Green is as bad as Stamford Hill.
No, Stamford Hill's proper.
Stamford Hill is mad.
Ambulances and everything.
Stamford Hill is mad. What?
Yeah,
bro, Stamford Hill's like 2 minutes from Tottenham, bro.
Yeah, but you don't leave your hands.
Bro, 2 minutes from Tottenham. Some people consider Stamford Hill still part of Tottenham.
They don't.
They don't. No, they definitely. But in the riots, though, that man came down, though.
To protect it. To protect the ends.
No, they wanted the insurance money, fam. They're like, bro, you gonna loot this place? Go and mash up my place, please. You know what I'm saying? And I left the doors unlocked and everything, bro. I'm being dead serious, so I know people that was out there looting. I was too young, but I knew people was out there.
You were young, okay. Yeah.
I was mad young still. I was like 13, 14.
Well, boy called me. He's from Ipswich, but he called me. He was on holiday in France. He was like, "Yo, what's going on, man? Your city's tearing itself apart." So I thought you said you don't contain.
Them people that will cancel the show before the show I can even upload it.
Yeah, it just wouldn't upload.
Literally,
it just wouldn't upload, man. Big man thing. Oh my days.
Like you guys, stop talking about them, bro. They don't play. I want to see you guys. Trust me. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling this guy. I'm not playing.
Suggest us some topics for the extra channel. Topics that you think are controversial. Anything.
Because I have a controversial topic that I want to talk about.
What is it?
But I can't see it on camera. I've got to see if it's you know what I'm saying.
Type it. Could be movies, music, dating, relationships, life, politics, history, whatever. Like, we've got a white boy on the channel now as well. So not even just a white boy actually with Ricky, but like we've got a whole cachet of people that will join. True, but we will have a cachet of different people that will join that will be relevant for different topics. And some of my boys are big into movies, some are big into history and politics, some are big into hip hop. Do you know what I'm saying? So it will be the relevant people for the relevant discussions. Do you know what I'm saying? Serrano's not bad looking either, to be fair.
No, you're lying.
You think she's dead?
No, she's not dead. What? She's like, come on, bro. You know who I did find? No, I didn't. I'm lying.
No, go on. Who are you gonna say?
No.
Now go on to say.
I don't.
No, but I know you don't. But you obviously for a moment thought maybe.
You know who I was gonna say might have been nice, but then I had to remember that she's not nice. Cecilia Brackhouse, but she wasn't that nice though.
I don't know those. How am I spelling her last name?
BRA. I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's a K. It's K. It's a K in it.
She is not known at all, blood.
She thought she was a.
The Norwegian boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember her now. Seriously, like they're kind of.
You know she's good from far, but far from good.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Terry Harper, you know. Are you taking Serrano or Sky Nicholson?
I'm taking Sky Nicholson still.
Yeah.
But I don't think Sky.
Obviously, she's taken, but
I don't think Sky Nicholson could manage someone like me though.
Probably not, but you'd have to pull someone else out first.
You know, like that. It'd have to be a tag team, lad. And I ain't pulling Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's 6'5", lad. Chisora couldn't even pull Eddie Hearn up.
Someone Serrano is mid. She just looked good from that one angle, but now I'm looking at
good from far, but far from good.
Topics, but I don't know if they're elite level. Just slap them in the chat because it might. We might not do that topic, but it might
inspire to do other ones.
Is Fury versus Usyk 3 possible?
Hopefully not.
It is possible because Turkey and he's the king and everyone bow to Turkey and we can all do.
Shannon Ryan.
Yeah,
Who's that?
she's young. She's a new school.
Why is man on some little pitney thing, bro?
She's not young like that. She's 28, but she's newer in it, like in boxing.
Yeah, she'll get pieced.
Yeah, I've showed you
She'll
that before.
Slammed, fam. Are you mad?
Bro, she looks like an extra from Kidulthood, blood. I swear.
Trust me. She actually does.
Don't she?
She actually does, but I don't like.
Look at her. I was thinking you should leave that pussy on be my girlfriend. All I can hear is. Can you hear it? That's all I can hear.
Only if you're from London, you get that joke.
Can you hear it? That's all I can hear. Like, I can just hear Bashi saying, "If it's more than 6, then no, you can't." I mean, you know, pick a wifey.
I just remember that line. I don't know. Nick disguised that line so well.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, Usyk versus.
We must have
Fury
an AJ episode, the second channel. Oh, a J episode.
Yeah.
No.
He's 17, isn't he? He's trying to go crazy.
Bro, we're not doing that.
I hear it.
We need to have what topics? Because we already discussed sexual assault. So how bad can it actually go from there?
It ain't got to be bad, innit? The thing is, like I say, the news. The new channel won't always follow the news the way that the sports channel will, but if we can link a topic to, for example, the Partey case, the Diddy case, whatever, we'll end up.
Well, Leon Bailey just got caught for eating batty, so
eating batty or getting his batty eaten?
Getting his batty eaten.
That's not bad.
No, I think that's bad.
That's not as bad as eating batty, though.
No, I think they're both.
That's what I've got. You got to pick one. What would you rather get exposed for? A picture comes out and
for me, can I be honest? I'm not doing neither.
Of course,
but what I would say is, if you like your batty being eaten, then yeah, I think you're borderline batty.
You never answer the question.
Wait. I'm gonna go. I think you're borderline a batty.
Man, I'm asking you. Man, I'm asking you for
a speech. Wait, let me
land.
Let me land. So in my mind,
it might be a slide pause, but go.
I would rather not be perceived as homosexual. I would rather not be because I'm not homosexual.
The thing is that you do all of this all the time, yeah, and it's your journalist tactics. I know you went uni and all that. I'm proud of you, but just answer the question because you say a bunch of words. That's Simon Jordan, and I can't let your position is.
I say my answer without directly saying my answer.
Okay, option one: would you rather get exposed for getting your batty eaten by a gal, or you eating a gal's batty? Option one or option two?
I can't say. I can only tell you one's better than the other, but I can't say
big man thing. If you're not going to answer the question, we can't do the extra channel because I'm trying to ask. Ask the question.
No.
You asked me a wild question, but they don't answer it.
No, but my point is,
don't even tell them what you asked me the other day.
I didn't ask you again. Oh yeah, no, I cannot. That's a topic.
That is the topic. No way.
That is the topic.
No way.
That is the topic.
No way.
That is the topic. Why is that not a topic?
Because to say that you would do that. To say you would do that is crazy. I'm not on YouTube saying I would do that.
No.
You're cool because you didn't answer the fucking question.
No, but my point is, I answered the question. I answered the question, but I just don't answer it directly because I can't force myself to say the nastiness that you don't want me to say. Option 3, well done. Like levels. I can't.
You man are big pussies, bro. This is why you man can't do YouTube. Because bro, you just back it, bro. Just make the you know what I'm saying? Like, he sent me randomly unabridged random. I won't see it.
No, we were having a debate in the chat.
No.
No, I was in my
he sent me a random brazy text between two options. I picked one and stood on it, and then he gave me a word salad like he just did there and didn't pick one.
What's the word salad? Use the like button, the subscribe button.
Use Claudia Bellafato, blood. Yeah, bro.
Let me see how this girl looks now.
Yes, bro.
You're just a sick people, bro.
Ravage hates black people, bro. Ravage said, the one I thought about was black entitlement. These men will burn down buildings and riot when the feds kill a black man. But when a multiple black man kills a white guy. But when a multiple black man kill a white guy, it's fine.
Mainly what are you talking about?
When does a black man kill a white man?
And it's fine. What are you talking about?
It's fine. I don't think it's fine.
Oh, there she is. Let's see if she looks nice. She's just like any other white girl.
Nah, not every white girl looks like that, trust me.
In that picture, she looks like she got Down syndrome.
Oh my fucking days. On camera, we're saying this.
What's wrong?
On camera. On camera, we're live. This is live.
I didn't say anything's wrong with having Down syndrome. What's wrong, bro? What?
All right.
Bro, the other day,
man.
I saw one
Man.
sexy girl with Down syndrome on Instagram.
You remind me that person who seen that meme of the white guy. Sexy girl. You ain't seen that?
No.
You don't seen it? Go YouTube. Go YouTube, right? Go on YouTube. I don't even know what to search. I don't know what to search on YouTube. I don't even know what to search, bro. It fucking kills me every time. Yes, I do. Bro, this fucking tickles me every time.
Why for that?
What is it? But I've only seen a short video of this. I don't even know when he says it.
Really?
Maybe he has. It's that video anyway, but he's just randomly standing there. Put it to start at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning. It's that guy anyway, and he just randomly standing there and he just goes, "Sexy girl."
That guy's sick, fam.
Have you ever met Seeing the Pumpkin? Nah, I ain't seen that. Have you ever met Seeing the Pumpkin video or something? We gotta see the way he says it. It fucking kills me every time.
This guy's on crack, fam.
Samson said, Ravage said, Samson, I'm not talking about prison sentences, I'm talking about how big it is in the public eye. Because Samson said, Ravage talking like we don't see jail sentences that end in the 22nd century.
Like,
get 1,000 years.
I don't know if he's worse, Samson or Sino 7, because sometimes Samson comes up with some madness as well. And
I said from time Samson's name was Samson, I just knew it was going to be crud.
Yeah, if I had a son, I might name my son Samson as well.
Would you?
Maybe I actually like that name.
I always wanted to name my daughters Amelia and Olivia, and then Alice told me that in her generation of classes that she teaches, they're the most common names. What? Amelia and Olivia are the most common names in this
I couldn't name my child no Olivia. That sounds like some white piggy.
Nah, your name's Shane.
I know. Right. But to be fair, Shane is very common in Yard still.
Yeah, but people that aren't from Yard don't know that.
Yeah, fact.
Globally, people see Shane and think of a white person.
Fact.
My name's Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Oh, the most biblical name ever.
Is Nicholas in the Bible?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Maybe.
Yeah. And then the double-barrel surname is both in the Bible. And
wait. I know one of them is.
That's my last name.
And your middle name is not, though.
No, my middle name is the only name. It's not in the Bible, but that's a saint. It's a patron saint, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
So, but your parents' name.
Yeah. And so is my first. So is Nicholas.
That's Sebastian. And then he was a funny man.
And then the last two, my surname are both popes. No, Joseph is in the Bible, and Francis was pope.
Yeah.
It's a mad biblical name. I'm not even religious. Shane is a black man's name. At least that's what I associate it with. Shane, a black.
Nah, Shane is an Australian name.
I was like the names like Jerome and stuff. They're we're not doing another national anthem.
Who's Kathy Maguire anyway?
Who the fuck cares? Well, she's obviously Irish, but.
But this is disrespect to the Irish people, bro.
What is?
What you're saying? Irish people deserve their national anthem song.
I'm not saying they don't deserve it. I'm just saying I can't bother to see it or hear it right now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes my girl wants a massage. I'm not saying they deserve a massage. I'm just not giving you one right now.
I hate you still.
Yeah, really? Especially not for this guy.
Katie Taylor looks like a white version of Set It Off.
I lie.
That's your like
Season it
to
off
white
and that.
prison.
Season it off.
Literally.
If they're doing all this, I might go make a cup of tea, big man.
No, you dumb.
Why?
You can never leave me to listen to this crap.
That disrespect to the Irish people. Oh my god.
Bro, you know the maddest thing is, you know what people are gonna kill us when they see us on the street? Saudis, Irish, who else is there? White.
This is the problem with what you don't focus too much. The J people are killing me. Not on the street. They're poisoning my food, but they're not on the street.
Yeah,
not on the street. This time, you run my motorbike through Stamford Hill.
Them Saudi man will light us up though. Bruv.
Light us up.
Trust me.
What, like Australianism?
Bro, they could do anything.
Nah.
I was just to convert to Islam.
Nah, not Australia thing. I speak enough Arabic to get by, but not on an Australian thing. Them man ain't on that.
So
they're not on a burning thing. Not like that.
So what are they on then?
My blood in the car or something.
But so is the Irish.
If I ain't got a car.
Who's this next white girl?
It's funny, yeah, because I'm watching this on mute. Yeah, she's doing hand movements like she's rapping.
So, hey, yeah, you got gun fingers for the national anthem.
I said, "Pain is the essence." Do you know what I'm saying? Saudi will say the black Mercedes 100%. Do you know, I'll hide in Pakistan.
Why?
They ain't catching me in Pakistan.
Why?
Them man ain't got no jurisdiction in Pakistan.
Yeah, but them Pakistani man will, bro. Them man are even worse.
If I'm cool with Pakistanis.
Bruv, I don't know about that.
I'm cool with Pakistanis.
Pakistani man are even worse, blood.
I'll hide in India.
You know I'm hiding?
I'm hiding in India.
I'm hiding in Jamaica, fam.
If they wanted to come to Jamaica, get you, they could.
How are they gonna find you? There's bare black people there.
Just grab up everybody.
Yeah.
They ain't got an army.
Literally.
But I'm saying, like, India don't like Muslims.
Oh yeah, no, most places in India.
A lot of their beef. That's why the beef in Pakistan. If I hide in India, you can't come get me. They might have a big ass army, over 1 billion people. You can't come get me.
Trust me.
You can't come India and get me.
Can they come England and get you?
Yes. Yes. They can definitely do that. They're all in the West. They're all in the West there. But you come to my ends, there's more Arabs in my ends than black people.
Facts.
Maybe not more than black people, but she got a massive mouth, bruv. Oh my days, bro. Like a cartoon character, bro. Like the Crimson Chin, bruv.
I can't lie, yeah. That girl looks so like she just looks out of place. She's got bare tatties that she come out of
She's dressed kind of classy.
Yeah. But
the hair's kind of like old school. And then she's got the tattoos like she's a bit edgy, but then the look's not really giving edgy, and it's just mad, man.
And the mannerisms is like you're on the roads.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make sense.
Latin people are like that though, innit? They try to be a bit of everything.
Literally.
They've shown this white man bare times. I don't know who that is.
He's an actor.
Oh, is that it? He's just a celebrity. Oh, okay. Who's this? Oh, she's buff.
Yeah, she's nice.
I
think she's alright as well.
Nah, you wouldn't think that's alright as well.
Whatever, bro. I don't like man. You like man more than I. She's nice.
Yeah, she's nice. She's pretty. She's vibing.
Yeah.
I don't know who all these people
are.
Who's
this guy? Any next?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. I was gonna say a mad thing that was gonna get us cancelled.
Oh my days.
I was gonna say Mr. In Jamaica, what do we call him?
What, the last guy?
Yeah.
Oh, like Mr. Chin, is that?
Yeah. That's what you call him in Jamaica still. Everyone in Jamaica.
You know why?
Yeah, of course. Everybody in Jamaica's got that name still.
Yeah,
Go yard right now. That's a common name for them.
Katie Taylor's 39 years old. That's really positive that she's 39 because we're one step closer to never seeing her in the ring again. Thank fuck for that. Let's get this over and done with.
Just to let you guys know,
we're gonna. What the fuck? She looks 46.
We're gonna be live tomorrow for Shakur.
And then Shane is gonna be live next week. I'm not gonna be live because.
Are you gonna be live for the Pacquiao barriers?
Is that the same night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come home and be live for that then. She's probably gonna say stay at hers, but I'll have to come home for that then. Yeah, but then no, I might as well just let you do it because otherwise you'd have to then leave to come here. So
I need to
it's up to
sort.
you. It's up to you.
We'll sort that out.
No, it's up to you. But then you'd have to leave to come here.
We'll,
You'd have to leave to come here. Do you want to do that? Sheb's my bro. We said, man.
Who's Shebs?
Sheb's in it.
Shout out to you, my bro. Hit the like button.
But yeah, that means you coming here, no?
I will sort that out, man. I'm tired right now. I'm trying to hear one of the questions.
Alright, cool. Now this is done. Can I go make a cup of tea, please?
No, bro.
I want to make a cup of tea. Bro, I'm tired, bro.
Fam, bun that.
Why can I not make a cup of tea for myself? What's the problem?
You don't need to.
My bad, not been active as of recent. Lost my pops to cancer recently. Rest in peace to pops. Rest in peace to pops. Sorry to hear that, bro.
That's a sad story, bro.
I know.
A lad, legit, not like.
Yeah, big one thing. Now everyone thinks we banner, but obviously that's a serious thing. You know what I'm saying?
Condolences.
Ricky's got someone in the family right now. It's in hospital. My boy Zad, his dad was in hospital as well. So
that's a sad story.
It's mad, bro. It's mad, bro. But we're here, man. Let us know what we can do to crack some banter. We got a second channel.
The stress.
We got relieve the stress.
As soon as I said it, as soon as
I'm going to make a tea, bro. I'm asking your permission. Shut up. Cut the sheds, bro. What the fuck?
Fam, your name, bro. Why are you going to make tea? But you're such a white man, fam.
Tea's from India.
Bro, I don't care. Who makes tea at this time of day, bro?
I need energy.
It's 4 a.m.
Move, fam.
This guy's walkless, fam.
Walkless in my fucking head. Pause on that as well. Fuck. You're half-eaten fucking pussy club, please.
Back online, seen Tank and Joe again. Yeah, fam. These men can't keep their hands off the woman.
You want to see?
No, I'm good, you know. I want to go to my bed. That's what I want. I watch this shit fight. This guy just abandoned the sinking ship, fam. I'm so tired. Who's this white girl that's walking out? Amanda Serrano. Natty Natasha. Does any of you know who this Natty Natasha girl is? Because I've never seen her in my life. Let me see who this girl is. This is the type of girl that Nick likes. Oh, she's Dominican. Oh, she's not even... Nah, she's not white enough for Nick still. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We've been here for 2 hours and 30 minutes. We're going to be here tomorrow for Shiraz and Balanga and Shakur and Zapeda, David Morrell, not David. David Morrell. Who else is on the card? I can't remember. Who else is on the card? Someone let me know. I can't even remember. Why is this guy messaging in the chat, I need a tea to stay awake? What is this guy drunk? Well, this guy is dumb, you know. Nick City dancers. Shakur is basically in a 1v20. Bruv, I hear you still because, bruv, it's him against the world right now. You got Zapeda, you got Oscar De La Hoya, you got Turki Al-Sheikh, probably got the ref, you got the judges, you got the ring. Bruv, it's kind of peak for Shakur right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Everybody's out here hating the dude, but I don't know why, man. He's a great fighter, but he just doesn't get any credit. Yep, she's wearing Jordans again. Who you talking about? Who's wearing Jordans? You talking about Amanda Serrano? It's mad still because I don't know how I'd feel if I was Amanda Serrano to have 2 fights and lose both of them controversially and then try again. If you lose this time, you might as well just call it a day, blood. I should have went to this night, you know. Should have went to this fight. You know how much sexy gal are in this place? Blood. I should have went to this, you know. How can Turkey say don't be Jerry? Bruv. As I said before, Turkey ain't getting punched in his face, innit? So Turkey can say what he wants. But, bro, this is just Mendingo fighting at the end of the day. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Nick's abandoned the sinking ship for tea and coffee or whatever he's going to get. Literally, we have like 20 minutes left on the stream, and this guy said, "Oh, let me go get a cup of tea now." What a guy! This guy is so, bruv. This guy's unprofessional, you know. Like, I actually might need to get a replacement for this guy because this guy's not good enough. Like, the behavior is not acceptable. Let's try to run the likes up a little piece more. Anyone who's in the chat, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, keep pumping the likes. The one fight where Shakur shouldn't hold his feet against an Energizer bunny and they're on him like crazy. Bro, to be honest with you, they can say what they want. Fighters always revert back to type, innit? So if Shakur does get hit or if Shakur's finding it difficult, he's gonna box. You know what I'm saying? He ain't holding his feet for anyone. If you see Shakur holding his feet, it's because he feels like what Zepeda has does isn't enough to hurt him or make him move in reverse. But the thing with Shakur is Shakur does have bad hands, so that's probably Shakur's biggest problem. If Shakur's hands can hold up, he should be able to deal with Zepeda comfortably. Because Zepeda ain't got no fundamentals. In this fight, I actually do want Amanda Serrano to win as well. But then in the same breath, if Amanda Serrano wins, then we're gonna get Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano 4, and then potentially 5. And I'm like, bro, do I really want to see 5 fights of these two girls? Like, come on, bro. So for the greater good, I'd rather this fight just end in a Katie Taylor win. So that's 3-0. Let's just call it a day. You can't beat me. I'm better than you, and that's all it is to it, bro. But I want to sleep. Apparently Eddie Hearn's there. I ain't seen Eddie Hearn all night though. Someone let me know if Eddie Hearn's there. She should be. He was in New York today.
All this time I've been gone, they still ain't even fucking done the ring walk.
No. Shurretta is an all-timer of ability, but because boxing casuals just want to see man getting knocked out, he will never be big. To be honest with you, I don't know if he's an all-timer. He's got a lot.
I was going to say, there's no such thing as an all-timer of ability in it. In sport, it's just what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, man can't say Ravel Morrison was
there is
an
Eddie
all-timer.
Hearn. Eddie Hearn is there.
Man can't say Ravel Morrison is an all-timer of ability. Like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Man got to do something in the ring or on the pitch. That's just what it is. Or we all know, I know all-timers that I play Sunday League with, but it don't matter.
No, you don't still, but
you might do.
I hear your point. Bruv. I actually hope Katie Taylor wins this fight.
I hope she loses.
Nah, bruv, because if she loses, then we're going to see Katie Taylor and Amanda
Serrano 4. Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano 4.
And then we see Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano 5. Like, come on, bro. I'd rather just put a nail in this coffin and just make Katie Taylor win and done. Like, I can't really be bothered for that.
What about the other fights in America as well? I thought if she wins this, she might fight Chantelle Cameron again.
Nah, bro. This girl just needs to retire. She's had a good career, bro.
Yeah.
Made a lot of money as well.
What was it that forced Nicola Adams to retire early?
But she was a shit pro, innit?
She had some sort of injury, no? Or it was like an excuse for her being shit.
Yeah, she's a shit pro. Like,
remember the whole country got.
Was she a lesbian?
She looks like a lesbian. When I first saw her, I assumed she was. So I don't know.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a lesbian.
No, it's lit.
Exactly. Like, you know, I like women as well. So
yeah, relatable, innit?
Trust me.
Highest rated domestic abuse, though.
What between lesbians? Domestic abuse that makes sense though, because girls love to fight still.
You can't control their emotions, do you?
Girls
You've got two people, bro. Imagine the gal you've dated, yeah? Just think the last 3 gal you've dated. Imagine 2 of them in a relationship. Impossible.
Let me think. Some of them would have worked, you know. Some of them would have
My
worked.
man just left a big piece of Vaseline on her chin, bro. Didn't even rub it in. Look at that thing on the left. Well, look at both of them. Oh my days.
No, the thing on the right's better still, because she's more my style.
I prefer brunettes to blondes, but
I'll just lift her up and just dash her around like a dolly.
I'll do it to both of them.
That's not really my style still.
I don't want her that's married, to be fair.
How do you know that?
She's got a ring on her finger. Look at her left hand.
Bro, you examine gal way too much, but I'm just looking at the gal's face and breasts.
I'm looking at everything. Hands, nails.
Bruv, that's depressing. I don't watch gal that much
No.
still. Why does that guy look like Paul Scholes' dad? The guy in the guy over there.
What, who? The one on the left behind Eddie?
Nah, man, the one on the right behind the bald man.
Where's she from, Serrano? Puerto Rico?
Yeah. Oh, Cuba. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico got some sexy girl, you know.
Yeah, of course.
That's why Tank does it. He's a zesty guy. Might as well be a hoe.
No, be a world.
Oh, I can't read.
I'll be a woman, innit?
To be fair, though, sometimes with these gal, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say.
Oh, you're saying that's the high rate of domestic abuse. You might as well be a woman, innit? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying sometimes girls actually want that man to beat them up, which is kind of weird.
I know what you're saying.
And that some girls actually like
Yeah,
that, which is kind of mad to me.
Like when me and my boy talking about the Cassie and Diddy thing, and he was like, bare people saying she was groomed. And I was like, have you ever seen a drug dealer go to jail for selling crack and hear that he was groomed?
Literally.
No, bro. He started laughing. It's like, I never thought of it like that. So, bro, at the end of the day, Gail talk about power dynamics, but Gail also say they're attracted to powerful men. So what are you going to do? Do you know what I mean? But the world is the way that it is, isn't it? What are you going to do, bro? 39.
I need to go Ireland one day, you know.
Ireland? You never been Ireland?
No.
I've been Ireland a couple times.
Is it nice?
I've already been to the cities. Been Dublin twice.
Nice.
Dublin's a nice city.
They get out there.
Not your type, not your style.
It is.
There's gal out there, yeah.
I don't think white girl would even like me, to be honest.
Well, somewhat. It's not a question of white girl liking you. They all like different things, innit? But some white.
No, I'm just saying I don't think in general white girl would really like.
I'm saying there is no in general. There isn't a in general.
Why?
Because everyone's different.
No, I don't know about that still. I don't think white girl will like me like that.
I'd argue Cassie could do the same things she did twice over and still not be held accountable. 100%, bro. She's a co-conspirator, blood. You know what I'm saying?
For me, I don't think P. Diddy done anything illegal.
I just don't know, bro.
Because I think a lot of these guys wanted this stuff done. It's not like he was doing it like he was spiking their drink, like or he was dealing with people. He's dealing with big old. If Meat Mill wanted to get his batty right out, that's Meat Mill's business, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he did, but I'm just saying.
No, it's a funny sentence.
The man is saying that he had to cool off his batty in the pool. You see that video?
Cool it off.
Yeah, bro. I swear there was.
I don't want to. I already know too much about the story. I don't want to.
Yo, there's a video on YouTube that was circulating. I need to go to
31 KOs. That's bad.
I swear.
47 wins and 31 KOs. I don't know why I thought she was buff. I think I just saw a Latin woman and thought she was buff. I don't know why.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what you're thinking, bro.
That was the first sign I was starting to get tired. That's
the first sign that you just being a horny man.
Guilty.
That's a man that just come out of jail, fam. Oh, that guy's nice, you know. I would never get advice from a man that's just come out of jail when it comes to girl, bro.
Of course.
That guy will think anything's nice.
They're getting mortgage advice from a homeless man.
Literally.
Eddie must be gassed that he's 2-0 over Jake.
He's 3-0 because Jake Paul lost the court case as well.
Yeah. Bro, this announcement's taking forever, bro.
Bro, I thought I was the only one thinking this, bro. What is my man?
You're saying their names. Yeah, bro. You're saying their names forever like they're Nigerian.
Literally, fam. Come on, bro.
Bro, they did the national anthems, and I went and made a cup of tea and went to the toilet and came back.
I don't like boxing, fam. Got these dirty announcers just talking for long, bro. Most of these men just want to get a little limelight. Start the freaking fight, bro.
Well, David Diamante's better than these, man, bro. I don't care, bro. I know you don't like him because he's white and he's got dreads.
I know that's Laurie. Laurie never.
It's his birthday today, no?
He's Laurie.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
gonna message him.
Don't lie. You know message him.
Yeah, why not? It's her birthday.
Yeah.
Whether he messages back or not, we'll see.
I don't think he will, but
Yeah.
message him. Still.
I'll message him.
I didn't know it was his birthday.
When we were live.
Happy birthday, Laurie.
Happy birthday, Laurie. When we were live, or just going live, I saw Robbie posted happy birthday, bro. Do you know where he went for his birthday? Where Robbie took him?
Where?
STK right there.
So I didn't you go?
I didn't. What the? That's your uncle. No, I just saw Robbie posted. Obviously, he didn't post it at the time, but he posted a picture like it was like 3 hours ago.
I don't even know what STK is, but
the steakhouse is literally right. You know when you're walking up to my house in the station, the restaurant's on the right.
Okay.
Hotel. It's literally there, so he's right there for his birthday. And we're underway, by the way. You know, let me just put a little banner up, bro. I ain't even done the overlays.
Fuck it.
Just put the banner up, man.
Fuck it. He gives a fuck.
I rate that you man are here though.
Yeah, man. Hit the like button. It's
Nearly 5 o'clock in the morning. We're here, Andre Ward on commentary.
I don't go to my bed, fam.
How does she box in Jordans? Who's wearing Jordans? Oh my days, bro. My man.
Stephen
Fulton is the Timbs, bro. Nah, that's what they can't be. Talk to me, Shane. Like, what's the boxing regulation for that? That can't be real Jordans. That's got to be some kind of boxing shoe.
I think it's real Jordans. Look at what Devin wore.
That's got to be some boxing shoe stuff.
It's not against the rules. What's wrong with wearing Jordans?
They're very Jordans are very firm.
So
boxing shoes, there's some give. You can twist your ankle. You can't twist your ankle. Like you can't. Pivot.
Maybe you don't want to.
You can't. Yeah, I guess. Maybe
that's what you like. Man wore Timberlands, bro.
That's FX. So that's what we're talking about. I'm saying surely, like in boxing shoes, you can pivot your ankle. There's a bit of movement and give to it. Jordans are very, very firm. Like specifically very.
My man wore Timberlands, bro.
Nah, bro. They must have been boxing shoes shaped as Timberlands. I think they were boxing shoes in the style of Timberlands. I don't believe they're real Timbs. I don't believe that. It's a good thing you didn't wear them against the new air, but he would have got starched even quicker, bro.
Trust me.
And planted to the floor and Taylor just jabbing away. Do you think fighters are ever affected by the fights that came before? Because these two, I know it's only the first round, but they have some scraps. And obviously the last fight we saw was actually quite a good fight. I'm not saying that that's necessarily had an impact here, but do you think that ever happens?
Some cases, yeah. But more often than not, when there's a direct correlation with the fight before, like Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, when they fought on the same card. I remember when Jamal Charlo fought on the same card.
Yeah.
Once. You know, sometimes it has an effect. Sometimes it's also like, for example, if a crowd's like booing, the crowd before, you feel like you have to go out and make put on the show. You know what I'm saying? So
what's this theme with the basketball jersey? And they've got the basketball jersey with the 3 on the back. Like you shouldn't be proud that you're here for a third time. You're here because you lost. Why would you celebrate? That's like Arsenal.
Maybe they're just saying that he's 3-0. Like
they've all got the 3. Why would it say Serrano 3 when you've lost?
Maybe that's what they're looking at. 3 wins over Katie Taylor.
But she lost.
But in their eyes, she won.
But she lost though.
I don't know, bro.
It's weird. It's not weird shit to me. Okay, round 2. I can't even know who I'm scoring that first round to.
Fuck, to be honest with you. I just need this fight done.
Pretend to care, man. Come on, we're doing this show.
I'm tired as hell, blood. I can fall asleep now.
If that's me, 3 of my biggest bags, I don't care that much.
I hear you still.
I'd care. But I think men and women is different, innit? Like, if a man's beat you 3 times, like in a boxing match, that's your masculinity. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it matters to you as a man. I don't know what women have in replacement for that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Their virginity.
Like, man will, like, banter your girl while she's consoling you or something. Like, oh, you should be a real man or whatever. Gal ain't doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, gal not going to go over and beat you in a boxing match and then wink at your man and be like, "Oh, see, my pussy's tighter." Like it doesn't translate. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not the same thing.
It's hilarious.
It don't work that way.
It's hilarious.
Do you know what I mean? It coming on the beat, bitch. Like it doesn't work that way. They're boxing this time around. Nathaniel said.
Maybe they watched the fight before.
That's what I said. The fight before must have inspired them.
Because I've never seen Katie Taylor box off the back foot like this before.
Just joined. Did Shane's girl win? Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, she won. I said, of course. Like he's like this is like he knows this bitch.
Yeah,
you lose 3 times to tank.
I see it.
But have 120 million, you won't care. 100% I'll care.
I wouldn't. 120 mil. Bro, I would lose 10 times for 120 mil.
I'm willing to lose for the money, but I would care. It wouldn't be like I would go home upset. Like obviously I've boxed in it. Like you might haven't boxed, so it's different.
120 million, bro. I don't give a flip. Like,
bro, there's man out there like
120 million.
How many athletes have you met in your life who are multi-millionaires multiple times over? Maybe not 120 million, but 20, 30, 40 million, and they are tortured by that one loss they had that night or whatever. Like,
bro,
they'll be going over their heads going, should I have had that breakfast or should I?
Bro,
like,
if
you're a competitor, it would affect you.
I don't have millions in the bank.
Understand?
So 120 million will change my life.
I'll be happy. I'm not saying I won't be happy. I'll be happy for the money. I'll be like, yes, I've got all this money. Yes, I can buy this apartment. Yes, sick. But when I see, let's say like it was Tank that beat me. Whenever I see Tank come up on an advert, I'll be fuming. Like, get this guy off my TV, bro.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, thank you for the money.
Maybe both, man. Women are not competitive like men. Maybe that's true. I would take a dive for that money.
Bro, I'd do a lot for that money still.
Hey, yo, that sounds crazy. Shane, what if Turkey was putting up the 120 mil?
That's a great question. I still take it still. I take it. It's 120 million.
Yeah.
I'll just give that money to.
But then Shane would just tweet him saying towel head or something like that afterwards.
I'll get the money and I'll just give the money to like someone who I know. In fact, I'll just do my own thing. I wouldn't even care. I like Turkey doesn't pay that much in my money.
120 million is insane. I promise you, Tyron Woodley does not give a damn about losing to Jake Paul. He got the bag twice. I think it will irritate him. I guarantee it will irritate him.
It won't irritate me, blood.
When I say irritate him, what I'm saying is if he could get that same bag and have won, he would take that, wouldn't he? So his preference would have obviously been to win.
But maybe that wasn't an option.
Of course.
This ain't Serrano's winning.
They're going to say that. We're in New York.
This fight's so dead.
I told you, the last fight was the main event. This is not the main event, in my opinion. Neither fighters found their range yet. We're 3 rounds in. Remember, it's a 10-round fight. We're like almost a third of the way.
I haven't seen one clean punch land.
Nope.
And they both look marked up already. How does that make sense?
100% it will irritate him. If you're a proper competitor, it will irritate you. 100%. Ronaldo is obviously an extreme example, but he's a billionaire. When he loses a game of football, he's fuming.
Yeah, but that's
obviously he's an extreme example, but he's a competitor. MJ, if MJ was to lose the finals, he'd be fuming. That's why MJ never lost the finals.
That's because them men have money already.
Taylor.
So 150 million doesn't make that much of a difference.
Not saying anything about the holding on the back of the head. Okay.
Man like Charlo, he got paid like 20 million and he didn't give a crap, lad. He's a former world champion.
It's about the level of competitor that you are, though, isn't it?
He's a former world champion.
He's talented, but there could be someone that you are less talented than, but more competitive than.
True. I want to sleep, lad. This needs to hurry up. As soon as
it's exploded a little bit.
Hit the like button, subscribe button. As soon as this live's done, go to the OnlyFacts Extra channel. We have 2 videos that came out before this, and then we're gonna be live tomorrow. So just tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a lot better. Obviously, it's men's boxing versus women's boxing, but there's so many on there. I forgot. When I was in the kitchen, I was listening on my other phone to the stream, and I forgot how lit that undercard is. That whole card tomorrow is going to be quite dope. Who else is on the card? I keep forgetting.
I'll pull up the undercard now.
I know David Moreau's on it. Who else is on the card?
Let me pull up the undercard.
Puelo versus Matias. That's it. Puelo versus Matias.
David Moreau, Puelo versus Matias, Stevenson versus Zepeda.
And Yeah, and yeah, it's a solid undercard.
Yeah. There's probably some like preliminaries as well, but we'll be live for those four for sure.
Facts.
For sure. And let's do a little stoppage prediction as well. David Morrell stoppage.
I don't know if he wins by stoppage, but I think he wins.
Puello versus Matias.
That's the one I'm tough on. I don't know. I probably lean slightly towards Matias, but Puello looked good in his. Puello looked good in his. Well, he didn't look good in his last fight, but he won his last fight. We done it. We actually done it live.
Yeah,
for Sandor Martin, innit?
Yeah.
And he got away with one. But Matias looked shit in his last fight against what's that Australian man's name? Poro.
Yeah. Liam Poro.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's difficult.
Stevenson versus Cepeda stoppage.
No, Stevenson's winning by points.
Berlanga Shiraz stoppage.
You know what? I'm on the fence with this one. You know, in the video I said I think Shiraz loses, but I actually think Shiraz might win. This guy put on a Spurs shirt.
What time are you going to be live to?
Berlanga does it. Berlanga put on a Spurs shirt. He don't know the jinx of Tottenham Hotspur. You know.
No. Big man thing, if Turkey likes what he sees from you guys and offers you 10 mil each to be part owner of the channel and make you man move like showbiz, no.
To be honest with you, he wouldn't do that. Because we would just, take the 10 million and still chat shit.
It wouldn't last, yeah. I wouldn't be able to like. The thing is, like, if I did do that, you see, showbiz is like, let me tell you why Canelo is the best fighter of this generation. Like, we wouldn't actually be able to do that. Like, we would be so flat. Like, yeah, Canelo is checks the notes, the best fighter of the generation, and we really believe this. And like, we wouldn't be able to.
I'll just say, I'm only here because I'm getting paid. Remember that guy that done an interview?
Press conference.
Yeah.
Just here so I don't get sued.
Literally, I'll be like, bro, honestly, Turkey just paid us a bag of money to us to talk good about Canelo. So
yeah,
let's talk good about
It'll be suspicious when Shane's on advert saying, I'm Shane, and come to, here's what 10 reasons why you should come to Saudi Arabia. It's just like, bro, it would be too weird. Like, it'd be too weird the way we talk, and that would just, it just wouldn't work. We'd never get offered that kind of money.
Literally. Why would we get offered? We ain't even get offered £10 to do that.
Nah. Even I'm not taking the deal. I'd rather lose to Jake Paul by KO than take that deal. Both of them are hitting air. Their accuracy is horrible.
Right, I thought that as well.
End of round 4.
You said that the last fight was shit. Where's that guy? Because he must be suffering right now. Bro.
He's already gone bed.
Literally.
We're at the end of round 4, and neither one of them have landed but even has their range. They haven't got their range. Who's that coach? Because this guy always looks like active for no reason. Like,
the guy's head's shiny, boy. Jesus Christ. She can look at her cuts in his head. Bro, my man's head's shiny, boy. Flipping hell. Man's looking like a robot.
Some of these coaches are actually criminal, you know, because, like, not necessarily Katie Taylor, because in her younger days she was decent, but, like, some of these women, I feel like, and men as well, but specifically the women, I'm like, you know they're not really ready, but you're just throwing them in anyway. Because it's money.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
this is a business, isn't it? So yeah. Sometimes you do a job that we don't like.
Yeah. We are nearly halfway through this fight, and they haven't got their range yet. Serrano jabbing at the gloves. Katie Taylor at the air.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Oh my days.
Shadow boxing for fire.
They've got it.
I think Katie is boxing better though, bro. Neither one of them can be boxing better.
I don't know.
If I swing at you and miss, and you swing at me and miss, neither one of us is doing better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Katie Taylor's an expert, an unbelievable all-time great at looking busy. She's fantastic.
Facts.
She is fantastic.
That is very true.
You know what I'm saying? But she's conning you right now.
She's doing shit, and where you think, my gosh, this is the new Maidana.
You do manual labor, and you've worked on a building site. You've met 10 Katie Taylors. Managers look busy. They don't do fucking shit, but they always look like they're doing something.
You know, I was about to say, you know, the man that just be in a building site, just holding the other side of the plank of wood, or pointing.
100%. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A man that just have a clipboard for no reason. Not even fucking nothing on that clipboard. Walking around looking important. Even the way that she dips her head when she's going for the jab, she can't even jab from behind the guard, Serrano. She's got to lean in close to jab. Almost a good left hand, but not quite. And again, that left hand from Katie Taylor didn't land. It's just busy. It's lots and lots of busy work. Halfway through the fight, shadow boxing, nothing's happening.
So stay awake for this.
She will con the judges as well. 100%. She had landed nothing.
Nick, I'm just telling you this now. As soon as this fight's done, I'm done. Like, I'm done. Like, okay, head the judges' scorecards or whatever, and I'm done. I'm tired, blood. Fuck.
I might go for a walk, man.
But, I want to go to I want to actually sleep.
Do you know what it is? It's flipping Alice can be waking up, so she wakes up at 5 in the morning, so I might go upstairs and talk to her on the phone.
Are you going to allow me to sleep?
Am I going to allow you to sleep?
Yeah.
I'm not Turki Al-Sheikh. Sleep if you want to sleep. What do you mean?
The reason I'm saying is because I'm literally going to be in.
What am I going to say? Go home?
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
No, man, just sleep, innit? I might go to the roof because obviously not humble bragging it. My apartment's got a little roof terrace and whatnot.
Yeah.
But, the sun. When I went to make the cup of tea, I see the sun starting to come up in it. So I might go up, see the sunrise and flipping call Alice.
Nice to see the sunrise.
You want to see the sunrise?
Yeah, that's a lovely thing. Still, I don't know. I really like it in England though. Because
It's
not the same effect.
It's not as nice as I'd rather be in the Maldives. But I'm here, innit? What are you gonna do? So sunrise is sunrise, isn't it?
Rather be in the Maldives and nice country.
Yeah. Cause this is horrific. I hear you. Staying up to watch two girls shadow box for 5 rounds.
Bro, I'm staying up to chat to you, man, on the live stream. So I don't know.
Hey yo, Katie Taylor UD coming up. Pre-written scorecard 97-93. You heard it here first. If it's 97-93 at the end, yeah.
I respect Samson for that still.
And Eddie Hearn's gonna make it sound amazing. He's gonna do. Let's do the Eddie Hearn buzzword bingo. Yeah, he's gonna say in her own backyard about Serrano, traveling fighter.
He's gonna say
showed heart.
He's gonna say greatest woman of all time, or greatest woman of all time. He's gonna definitely say.
He's gonna say made tons of money.
Yep. He's gonna say she's got nothing left to do.
Yeah.
He's gonna say, look at the resume.
Yeah.
Look at the resume.
Who else?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That was just excellent busy work. That was decent, to be fair, from Katie Taylor. I don't mind that.
She's an absolute beast. That's what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
That
he didn't even make
shit.
He didn't even make money off her, you know. He makes money off the Irish fans because they support their own so much. Do you know what I mean? Eddie Hearn, top 5 gaslighters of all time.
Trust me. You think Eddie Hearn never got pom pom from it?
From Katie?
Yeah.
Nah. But he don't need it from her. Katie's probably got bare buff cousins and you know what I'm saying? Like it's a good right hand from Serrano.
You think she's into man or girl?
Katie?
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever know. She reminds me of $1 Million Baby a little bit, you know.
A little bit, yeah.
I can see her not being into nothing, really.
Just fighting.
Taylor is low-key a scam artist. They're all like that, bro. That's British fighters for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury's the same.
I actually think Katie Taylor might be winning this fight, though, you know.
She is winning the fight, but it's not like... she's winning it by default. This is like Canelo versus Scott. He's winning by default because nothing's happening. Amanda Serrano looks also mentally defeated. She doesn't look like she's come out here to prove a point. She looks like she's come out here to collect her paycheck. She knows she's going to...
Them man are scamming Jake Paul for money, blood.
Eddie probably hits Guy Nicholson. Bro, have you not heard the rumours? Nathaniel, let me not... Yeah, bro,
Yo.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's going to hit them things. Like the Irish equivalent to that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? He ain't going to hit that.
I should have been over there, blood. You know, next time Amanda Serrano fights, we need to go over there, you know, and be a big Amanda Serrano supporter.
Bro, if I see that Virginia Sandhouse, I will lose all composure, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Bro, I need to
I'll pull my dick out there and then.
No, you're moving savage. For me,
I've done that.
What? In public?
Not necessarily in public, but like, you know what I'm saying? I know you draw a thing back to your yard or something.
Yeah, fair, all the time.
Just like
all the time.
All the time. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the toilet quickly. Man's come out of my bathroom naked, bro.
I do that all the time. All the time. And I do it
talking casually.
I do it in a brawling thing. I even tell guys, listen, if you come in, like if you go on a holiday or go to a hotel with me, I only sleep in the nude. So if you come into this room, this ain't a Mike Tyson thing. You have to know what's happening from beforehand.
I know Shane was a promoter. He'd be moving mad with the IC3 fighter stable.
Nah, I couldn't even do that still.
What would you call it? The Eastern Europeans? You don't want the Eastern Europeans, innit? You want the Golovkins and them, man. Like, what
are you talking about? For Gal or for... What are you talking about?
No, he's just talking about Gal. He just said, I know if Shane was a promoter, he'd be moving mad with just an IC3 fighter stable.
No, I'll have some Eastern Europeans
That's
as
it.
well.
I knew it. Shane loves his Eastern European
I'll have
fights.
some Eastern European fighters. I'll have maybe a few Mexicans in there.
Shane would have went to this fight just for the gal, 100%.
100%. 100%. I've never been with like a Puerto Rican girl before. And I need to. Like Cuba, Dominican, or Puerto Rican. Never had none of them. I need one of them.
Oh, Dominican Republic, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said Dominican.
Republic.
Yeah. But
That's what I know.
Dominican.
DR.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Dominica's Caribbean.
Dominica is the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And Dominican Republic is Caribbean as well.
Yeah, I know. But when you said Dominican, I thought black.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Dominican.
My bad. I never had one of them either, to be honest. But you know what I mean.
The black girl in Dominican are fucking insane.
But I ain't had none of them. None of them. And I need one of them. But I might fall in love with one of them.
You will.
I swear, is it like that?
Yeah, man. They're professionals, isn't it? Like even the things that ain't professionals are professionals. Like their culture is the same as Jamaican culture.
Yeah, Caribbean, innit?
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, isn't it? Who can press, who can mash.
But
they're real professional. Like I feel like Jamaican gal are a bit more raggo with it.
Yeah,
they're a bit more. They can be raggo, more sensual.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're a bit more sexy with it.
Mm.
Jamaican girl are just a bit raggo.
Yeah, raggo.
They'll just like
getting pumped like ordering KFC.
You
want a biscuit with that?
Literally,
you know what I'm saying?
Literally, 5 hands in the bucket for them.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh, bro. The 5 hands in a bucket. I could see Jamaican girl all like giving birth at like a twerking competition. Like who could shoot the ute out in different different angles.
The furthest distance.
Yeah, 100%. Shot put. This makes me want to watch Skull versus Canelo again. I hear you. Would you rather watch this or Skull versus Canelo?
Fam, that's a good one.
I think Skull versus Canelo because it had more.
No.
It had more storyline to it. Because Skull versus Canelo, I'll tell you why. If it like erupted, or if something happened, it meant that I said if it did, it meant something. Do you mean if Skull knocked Canelo down? It meant, oh my god, what does that mean for the Crawford fight? What does any of this mean for anything?
For me, I ain't trying to watch none of it.
If Katie Taylor uppercutted Serrano and she triple somersaulted backflipped out of the ring, nothing would matter. It wouldn't be viral tomorrow. Nobody would care. 5 hands. Like, bruv, Puerto Ricans, you're missing out, Shane. They get pregnant easily, though. I nearly got scammed.
Keeping it true, I ain't had the opportunity. It's not because I don't take. Remember, in England, we don't really have a lot of them type of girl over there.
Yeah.
You got to travel over there and get them. And plus, when I go over there, like
I love them things so much, yeah. I don't like. I'm 32 and I ain't got no use in it. So long as my paper's right and I'm in the right place for my business,
I don't mind breeding one.
Yeah, I'll breed one.
I'll breed one up.
The thing is with them things there, bro. A man can breed it up and bring it back to London.
Yeah,
just look after that.
Look after the pit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, just do a Ronaldo blood.
Yeah, man, I would just look after that, bro.
Because for me, I ain't got no. I'll breed one comfortably. Man, saying that like there's something wrong with that.
All I'm hearing is I ain't heard the word running once. To be fair, they're engaging. Neither one of them is running. They're both walking forwards. That's why.
They ain't got no skill to.
They got no skill to actually do anything. But Skull was moving backwards or sideways for 90% of his fight, which he's allowed to do. I'm just saying.
They get pregnant easy, bro. Being Jamaican, you get pregnant easy. Just being Jamaican.
Good counter left from Katie Taylor, to be fair. That was the first good punch I've seen, like a skillful punch.
And the fun, you've had a pregnancy scare, like breathing.
That's what you're saying, isn't it? He nearly got scammed, did it? But I don't know if that's like if it was real or not, or
whether you got given a jacket and something like that.
I don't know what you got given, bro. But I told you, man, already. But I told Shane you got to put hot sauce in the condom after, but man, don't want to listen.
I've never done that before, but I hear you still.
You said, do you take the condoms with you when you leave?
Yeah, but
I was like, do you?
No, I don't take it with me, but I do. I'd flush condom down the toilet.
I know people try to fish that out, big man.
But I do other things as well that you can't really do.
Yeah,
where I just I can't even say what I do because you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm a bit of a dirty freak when it comes to stuff like that.
No, wait! Don't talk the lava for that. Before anything else, that sounds mad.
No, you don't want your girl off them. You don't want your girl off that.
Sit next to me and say I'm a bit of a dirty freak.
When it comes to that, like,
I hear you, because don't sit next to
me. Where that goes, bruv. Yeah, just trust me. You don't want your girl after me in it. If I've been with your girl, you don't want her after me, fam.
You're talking about nah.
Yeah, bro. I've done some dirty things to girl, bro. Not illegal though.
No one said illegal.
Because I know what's going through your mind.
Okay, no, man, like, that's a guilty conscience right there.
No, because we had the conversation last week. That's the only reason I'm saying.
Guilty conscience, bro.
Boy.
Round 9 in this fight, nothing.
If I wasn't pro-black.
You go Latin America, you see some guys who fuck them black people.
I hear you. Still. I hear you. I'm on the other side. Wait, so what is he?
They're on the gully side.
So what does he call? What is my man? If white girls are snow bunnies, what are Latin girls? Sand bunnies.
Sand bunnies is got to be Arabs.
Arabs. Okay. So what would they be then?
Beach bunnies.
Beach bunnies, that could work. Beach bunny's not bad. I wouldn't mind a beach bunny.
If I'm building my dream woman, she's probably Latin.
Nah,
Looks, physical looks is probably Latin or Arab, but in terms of the best balance of looks and the closeness of our culture, I would probably take a Latin girl. I think we're going to be quite close in culture.
I hear that.
I think white people are quite far from our culture. At least I'm getting pum pum. There's no female fighter that I could promote with a straight face apart from Shields. The level is shocking.
Yeah, I hear that.
Bro,
what's he talking about? At least he's getting pum pum. How does that cover?
I think he's going to say unless I'm getting pum pum. Unless taco bunny. Nah. That's such an American. That's an American. Like man would know. F-Tech said, "The fuck has this stream turned into?" Yeah, facts. Yeah, this I blame Shane.
Nah, bro. I blame Jake Paul for putting on this shit.
That's true.
He gave us something to talk about. But we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about the fight tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what it is, yeah?
Taco bunny is nuts though. Taco bunny is definitely like if I read that I would know that Nathaniel's an American straight away.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a taco bunny.
Nah, that's mad.
Cause that's dead. The burrito bunny.
That sounds like a sex position.
It actually does, you know. It actually does. I got that guy in that burrito bunny.
Coming up to the last round, it's probably going to be a Katie Taylor win. To be fair, don't think Serrano's really been in the fight. Hasn't really shown enough.
But saying that Serrano might win, bro, you never know, bro.
True. I'm just saying it's now so that we can just be surprised and get a reaction.
Yeah, next week.
If you couldn't be with a black woman for whatever reason, would you? Who would be your next preference?
Coolie woman.
The coolie woman are black.
Yeah, I know, but some people don't recognize them as black.
Okay, but like all my people are gone.
Alright, cool. Indian girl.
Indian after that.
100. I actually find Indian girls were quite attractive, but they age quite bad. That's the only thing.
Some of them, but
age
a lot of them do. A lot of them are quite westernized. Like Serrano's pumping her hands to try and get the crowd cheering. The crowd ain't gonna cheer for you, bitch. What are you doing? What are you doing? A lot of the Indian girls now, especially in this country, are quite westernized. So they're doing a lot of the Botox.
I hate that.
So like, if you get like a natural thing, she'll age better.
Well, fair enough.
No one's gonna age as good as black women. Period. But they'll age better.
You're right. You're probably right.
The Western ones, nah.
Yeah, but I do like an Indian girl.
Yeah, facts.
Like I do actually find them quite.
Serrano has thrown 338 and landed 58. She is literally shadow boxing.
But as I'm saying, 338 punches is half of them are like these dummy jabs that she's even throwing. Like, come on, like does that count as punches? Does that count as a punch?
That's a land rate.
Does that count as a punch?
That is a land rate.
I'm saying, does that count as a punch? Look,
she's landing 17% of her punches.
That was a great shot from Katie Taylor. Look, those punches can't count as punches because she's not punching. She's making Katie Taylor look like Pernell Whitaker to artist.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Literally, this is abysmal, fam.
That's going to be an Eddie Hearn's conversation tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Katie Taylor went up against someone who threw 400 punches across 10 rounds and was able to outland and outscore her.
Yeah,
I know Eddie.
Chatting bare shit in my face, bro.
Fucking criminal, Eddie.
Literally, bro.
Serrano, just take your money and go home.
Literally, bro.
100%. 100%.
You know what you know what land you can buy in Puerto Rico?
Serrano is 6 years younger than Katie Taylor, and Serrano needs to retire. To paraphrase the man himself, one of the British boxing goats, Prince Nassim Hamed, I think she should just finish. Just finish. Katie about to get robbed. I'm back. AC, let's see, man. It's got to be Katie Taylor win. It's got to be a Katie Taylor win. Let's see. I don't think she's going to get robbed here. I don't think she's going to get robbed. A little hug. They've been in the ring for 30 rounds. They're both putting their hand up, but Serrano's got to know she hasn't won that. She's got to know that. She knows their team like all on a first name basis. They fought so many bloody times.
Look at Katie Taylor's face. Jesus Christ, she's like a dopey, fam.
And Samson is back saying 97-93. Remember, I said it. He did call it. Let's see.
I don't know who won that fight, to be honest. That fight is so shit.
I think Katie Taylor won that fight. In as far as somebody's got to win, I think Katie Taylor wins that fight.
I don't know.
Forget people behind us.
I don't know how to score boxing fights.
If it wasn't for this live stream, I would have turned this off a long time ago. Can you screenshot that and send that to Jake Paul, please?
I can't lie. If it weren't for you lot being in this, if this had 0 people in the chat, I would have said, Nick, let's call it a day, blood.
Nick, big man Tim, when you're with your Sophies and Gemmas, who's doing the cooking? Because I reckon you're eating bacon sandwiches in the morning. No, I cook.
He does cook.
I cook. In every relationship I've been in, I do most of the cooking.
He does cook still.
I cook enough Caribbean food, curry goat, jerk chicken.
He ain't letting no white girl come asparagus and shepherd's pie.
I do all the cooking. I told you, anyhow we have picnic in my youth. Some of my youths eating turkey Twizzlers. 2 piece of lash, 2 lash of dents.
Trust me, gotta give it his picnic them flipping bangers and mash.
The worst thing, yeah, with my first girl, like, man, them always make jokes about, like, oh, you know, when you got that girl and, like, when you break up, it's like you taught her how to beat and everything, and now she's using it on next man. For me, it's my cooking, bro. I taught her how to cook curry goat. Now you're cooking curry goat for next man. That's even more of a violation.
I hear that.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because man can come back and re-imprint the pum pum, but you cook curry goat for
next man. I can't take this curry goat out of the man's
seasoning, you know.
Literally.
Fucking disrespect. My prediction TV said if Serrano wins,
you sound like you got a YouTube channel.
My Marvel super fans, if Katie wins, it's game over. The decision is next.
I couldn't give a crap.
Oh no, the unofficial scorecard has got it 95-95. That's what we don't want.
Oh, blood.
95.
That's close.
I don't think so. I couldn't tell you. I wasn't scoring the round, so I couldn't tell you. We didn't even do overlays. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't know why there's 150 people in the ring. No one can score that, not even Roger Mayweather. Yeah, but have you been with one that can cook? I would typically teach them to cook.
Cooking isn't even that hard, you know.
I've been with girls that can cook, but not cook the kind of food that I would be happy with for a wife for a long term. Do you know what I'm saying? So every Monday night I play football. So sometimes the girl I'm dating, if she's at my yard, I'll be like, make sure there's food there when I get home. So
what would you cook?
I'd be like a lasagna or like a pasta bake or something, and it's cool. Like
fajitas
or something. It's cool. Like it's cool. You've made a meal. It's a meal.
If it's a Sunday dinner, you can't be giving me.
Yeah, if it's a proper, you know what I'm saying. So, and often they prefer they all know my cooking's better. Do you know what I mean? So she'll say, "Oh,
like Jamaican men all know how to cook."
Yeah.
One person.
Commentator said it was a high IQ fight.
Bro, I'm done, fam.
That's what I'm gonna start telling my boss at work when I've not been working very hard. Have you been working hard? I've been working high IQ. It's been high IQ work.
You have to be at a certain level to understand. I think Katie Taylor wins.
They're saying Katie Taylor won. Was it unanimous decision? Do you guys got the scorecards? I'm just a little bit behind. We're hearing the scorecards now. Oh, fuck off. 95-95. Like Samson's. Samson
said
97, 93.
what did Samson say?
He said unanimous decision 97, 93.
Put the comment up. Put the comment up.
It's super far back. He said it ages ago.
Shout out to Samson.
There you go. Samson said it. He said Katie Taylor. It wasn't unanimous decision. It was majority decision, but still, he said 97, 93 is incoming. You heard it here first, and he got it right. He called it before the fight even started.
To be fair, out of all the fights, that was probably the clearest one. Still, I didn't score the fight, but it did look like Katie Taylor won.
It did look like Katie Taylor won. Would you rather watch this card again, or watch a Jake Paul, not Jake Paul himself, but a Jake Paul undercard of a Misfits card?
No, I'm not watching Misfits card, but I'd rather watch this.
Brycey just popped up saying Indian girl, mad done.
What's wrong with Indian girl, bro? Bro, Indian girl are sexy, bro. You're chatting shit.
Also, I
can show you some Indian girl that you'll pay your last dollar for, bro.
I also feel like
a bit
Jamaican man, Indian girl is like a tried and tested recipe. It's a tried and tested combination. Like you understand kind of broadly what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? There's not no fruity. Man ain't trying to get with no traveller again. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
It's Samson said it's because it's the default when judges can't score fights, they just pre-write the cards. Shane really hates Misfits. If he would rather watch,
but Misfits isn't real boxing. This is at least still real boxing.
True. No, the Indian things are cold.
Bro, you mad, bro.
They ain't got a buff,
mad, fam.
Look at Aishwarya Rai, man. Aishwarya Rai.
I don't know who that is, but let me look at her now.
Aishwarya Rai's buff, man.
How you spell her name?
She's like 50 now, but when she was younger, she's
Aishwarya what?
Back in the day, yeah. Back in the day, she used to be buff.
Bro. Yeah, that's a mad thing.
Nah,
but yeah, I can tell.
She used to be buff. But have you read Pride and Prejudice?
Yeah.
They did an Indian version called Bride and Prejudice, and
yo,
bro, she
can't tell me about Indian, bro.
She used to be buff. Bro. Look at what.
I told you about how they aged, though. I told you about how they aged, bro. I told you about how they aged, but she looks sexy in that picture, bro.
Yeah,
you mad?
She's buff.
You don't know about girl.
Back in the day,
can't tell me about girl, bro. You man are too busy back in.
Finally, 95 scared me, bro. The thing is, Katie Taylor is the favorite fighter. She's the favorite fighter. Like even if she is the away fighter. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Ariel, what do you think of Ariel Helwani? He kind of annoys me.
I don't even listen to him half the time.
F Texas said Indian things at mid. F Texas, I feel like F Texas is Arab though. I feel like he's Arab.
He's Arab. So he likes
F Texas. You're Arab, right? My mother, because you know Arabs, yeah, them man see like Indians is like below them, innit?
Yeah, but he probably don't like black girl either.
Of course, they see them even lower.
So then, once you can't like black girl, you can't chat to me about girl, bro.
Yeah, he's Arab. Yeah, I thought so. So Arabs in the Arab world, the Indians are like the slave, not the slave.
I know what you're saying.
They're the lower class, in it. So,
but I don't.
You're not going to meet many. It's going to be quite rare.
He probably likes white girls.
It's going to be very rare that you're going to meet an Arab man who's going to go, yeah, Indian things, buff.
But what does he like, white girl though? You can't.
Probably.
If you like white girl over Indian girl, you can't chat to me about girl, bro. You just can't.
F Texer, like what?
You can't chat to me about
Trini Indian things are fire. That's like
what I said. Coolie thing. That's what I said. Coolies are like. Bro, coolies are probably at the same level as black girls to me.
When he saw my sister, he was like, "That weren't your sister."
No, I don't think it was your sister. It was your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin.
It was your cousin.
Yeah,
I was
an attractive
family. And your younger sister as well. But all your cousins. But I wouldn't picture
like 6 of my cousins.
I wouldn't do nothing because he's my brethren. But I've got
very attractive.
Even why I couldn't do anything because I'd have to breed up some of your cousins.
You know, you talk about the aging thing, yeah. Some of the girls I've dated that are white are so insecure about their own aging that they've seen my family.
Yeah, because I saw the other day. They look
young.
She looks like a pitney fan.
Yeah, they're nearly 40. And some of the girls I've dated, they're like, bruh, they've seen my cousins and my sister.
One of them liked one of our posts.
Yeah.
I was like,
yo, who's this girl? I was like,
this girl, bro. This girl is nice.
Right, he is the spice of life.
Nah, this guy likes white girl, bro.
FX, who's your top 3? Come on, before we wrap the stream. Tell us your top 3, and before let me just because FTX is 17, so you might not have explored the world, yeah. So I'm giving you the choices, yeah. So you got white, Arab, South Asian, East Asian, Black,
Latina,
and I'll go like Maui, Pacific Island,
others.
Yeah. Give us your top 3 before you wrap the stream. Everybody's here, bruv.
Yeah.
Everybody here, and they want to know. In order, first, second, third.
Because for me, the fact that you ain't put South Asian, and I know he's not going to put black in there.
Trini Ting Ravage when I was in Grenada, yeah. Trouble. She looked like Coily Ray, kind of. Yeah, it's like more. She had that body type. She's petite in it, yeah. But like when I got chatting to her, I was like, "Oh, would you like to do for fun, whatever?" She was like shopping sprees and all this kind of thing, yeah. And like she was saying, like, yeah, I like bad man, I like gun man. I was telling you about this thing, bro.
Yeah, fine. That's Trini though. Trini, a gangster, bro. She's a bad man, please.
I got to tell me she likes shopping sprees. You're like, get the fuck.
Trust me.
Yeah,
shopping spree with huge money.
100%.
Your money, bro.
100%.
After I'm not no book.
You're mad. As soon as I tell girl I'm Jamaican, they know what it is. They're not fucking books, blood. So her hobby is destruction. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's Caribbean gal.
That's Caribbean gal. That's Caribbean gal. You know what it is.
I remember.
It's funny because I'm coolie myself. I appreciate when I see some coolie girls and they're pretty, but I've never really. You can't expect to win them all. Defeat Marvel Rifles.
I remember when I was younger. Yeah, my auntie used to tell her children, "Don't pick up no man that can't look after you." And she said, even if they look good and they treat you nice, that can't put food in your fridge. And I remember
if texts are waiting.
Yeah, come on, F texter, bro. I want to go to my bed. Hurry up, bro. Like, what are you doing? I bet this guy's Googling what Googling.
He's 17, isn't he? 17, he's Arab, isn't it? I'm surprised he likes our streams. I know Arabs don't have black people. Okay, so he's saying Arab, number 1, East Asian, number 2. I kind of rate that. Number 3, European. But black girl, number 4. He's lying.
He's lying.
Right, name me 3 black girl you like.
He's lying.
Tell me the name of 3
bro,
black girls you like. Lying.
Bro, firstly, I don't mind the Arab thing because you're Arab, so you're supposed to like your own first. So I respect that. The East Asian thing, I hear it because obviously
East Asians are lit.
Not for me, but I get it.
If you get
a lot of people, I don't like
East Asian girl with body.
That's rare.
I know it's rare.
So that's like me saying that's like getting a Jamaican girl with
one
respect. You know what I'm saying? Like literally,
Jamaican girl.
Literally, come on, whatever. That you got to be picking up at 12. But it's the truth, though.
Don't click that.
But Asian European,
yeah.
Like the European part, that's where you lost me still. You can never put European above any black or melanated woman.
He can, isn't it? He's
that's when you can't chat to me about.
He's Arab, isn't it?
I don't mind putting Arab first because you're Arab, so I hear that. But then you're putting.
What do you count as black? Now, I see you.
End the stream, Dave. End the stream.
Older women are low key the reason why a lot of women nowadays are baby boomers.
But
yeah, it's a cultural thing. But yeah, Texter, listen, we're gonna wrap the stream up. Yeah, we're gonna revisit this conversation. This conversation is not finished. Yeah, but one of the places we're gonna revisit this conversation is on OnlyFacts Extra. You know what I'm saying? So please do go like this video, subscribe to the channel, go to OnlyFacts Extra, subscribe to that channel, put a comment in the video of any of the topics that you want us to discuss, including this topic, any other topics, anything sports related, we're going to discuss here. Anything non-sports related, we're going to discuss there.
We're going to be live tomorrow.
We're going to be live tomorrow as well for a big undercard. Who we got in the undercard? David Morrell, Cepeda versus Nicole Stevenson, Puello,
and Matthias.
It's going to be a big undercard. Much better than what we just saw. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's been lit. You better been with us the whole time. 3.5 hours almost. Do you know what I'm saying? Nathaniel, shout out to everyone from the Middle East. Shout out to everyone from North America. Obviously, the man that's back right here. I say for all the press people from the heart. He's saying it for banter. He don't really mean it. So it's what it is. But yeah, man, we're out. Peace and love every time. You know what it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Big up.